Mamu we a WhatsApp line. Sanso and 0244 263902 0244 263902 and so a WhatsApp video line with the message about a video message about and so share na yi amobia and so ahwe the person we to edwa Tony Montana transfer na edwa da or the ne some would do different money brain do no ano in some matches I would of course so Europe no or the Hunsus and so brain was Saj Medi so and no and then no Australia now Australian open no a moon and some kakra and so the brain transfer stories and so a Hunsen P or Wabano at the brain Mamunina church obiano pay and Mamunina Baba program ye so a do Jada when himself Mimindano. Bepem ene joy in semesisi titru matches how do score lines in a bobo de Bremo Tony Arsenal at drop points to Samsung Liverpool let win and also enyai asemda danwa Manchester United at Old Trafford and so elusu omo edi inkugopa we any other stories Barcelona omo elusu edball draw Madrid and so a winning we emunsensem over Ghana ha and so p ewa ha id ebremo and he for the team ko away e ko win Nations FC Nations etimi etwa Heart of Lions ewo suga kope ekotwa omo kabako omo entimi antisanso na bibiani Gold Stars and so etwa Accra Lions ekose omo ekamiensa omo entimi anti emu ba kokra we ni other score lines e de bebro omo kwa away eko win ye no omo hunsem na mede etudwa of course anya nko CAF Champions League CAF Confederation Cup matches and so so group stages no pamcho de twa to kra enra ena ebaso eno mu ensem so pi hifo ena ekomanim hifo enso ena entimi anko mo adropo sansemi nyina nso ye de bremo ewo dwumade so Tony Montana ai krado yenko no ho na yenhwe da branti aboabo no de brain 055159993 055159993 sanso ena 0244 263902 and any WhatsApp lines with me the opposite of the babyano abre Tony Ahofe
Godfather
net saying
I'm your Godfather now so
Nakopado Missumi Hoya Pa
and the wasism crowd
una wasisem na media oh they said bia with the way kakra guswa no akoye nsempi with the way kakra guswa na akoye nsempi me ntu bibia mu Mr. Lano
yenim senka Monday de nka kwa African way
oksa Monday African way debi
what's some cry
baby can you jam a book at so kakra but
once pressure no so say as all to listen to
you
all tete man listen to you
akokra we want to Tony dey no no dey every
but that's the Godfather. Yeah, my tier for and I have 4 crab and into far. Near in summer air cost so uncle for a cruise. So you shall see at a free Nancy interview. Nema and then a yet Romario Quay. Na interview no cost no, and better just say Brazil. Omoje World Cup in 2002. No, an opportunity and on front 3 of Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, and Dietary de Lima and Corno. A year Neymar in his prime time I won't prepare na koja national ka obetimi a Rivaldo every South 2002 amo a squad mu na wa replace Rivaldo ho na Rivaldo nso amfa no ahongo so kra nso ba bon tibiti e de e ma Neymar ama social media santokwa no ama no home so Rivaldo ene Neymar da Silva Junior wa wutie me wa hwe me o ye very sure say Neymar e won prime enye ne ya Neymar prepare time Neymar e won form pa e wo Barca no enka obetimi abawura 2002 Brazil winning cup World Cup team no kobetimi abawura the starting 11 mo ana enim mo no Ronaldinho and Rivaldo Neymar gidi passing kobetimi replace Rivaldo oho won so awutie me wa hwe me no also adwenkyere ɛne sɛ bɛtumi de aba na Sergio ne abadwafoɔ nso ayɛ ho adwuma yɛda so ɛwɔ Neymar so deɛ ne ka sɛ ɔne Santos akasa Neymar Santos ɛna onya ne nteteɛ ɔhɔ na ɔhyɛ ne mbɔbɔ ase paa ma obia nso ehu no na yɛte sɛ Al Hilal ɛne ɛyɛ Santos edi nkɔmɔ because Neymar de ɔse kuntu hwan a ne nkyira ana ɛkɔ sɛ league no Saudi second round no ɛnya ade a ɛyɛ Al Hilal pɛ sɛ ɔmo register no ama Neymar pɛ sɛ ɔhɛ options foforɔ ɛno nti Santos ɛyɛ club a Hilal no master te edi nkɔmɔ for a possible return yɛnwura mu ɛwɔ Leo Messi aso ɛyɛ weekend wey Messi ɛgyina ne nan so ɛto atena na wonim sɛ Inter Miami ɔmo last season a ɛkɔɔ so no Messi na ɛhyɛ ɔmo last goal enti Messi goal no ɛbɛ Messi tap in ɛbaa apɛ na ɔde ne nan ɛka hyɛ ma wohwɛ ɛwɔ Kessben television so enti Messi na ɛhyɛ Inter Miami ɔmo last goal last season ɛna afiri nso ahyɛ aseɛ no ɔno nso na akɔkɔyɛ the first player wahyɛ goal nti ɔyɛ Alpha and Omega na Messi celebration no ɛno na ne nkɔfoɔ ebisa sɛ deɛ nti ɛna Messi hyɛ goal ɔde na matanges ne kyerɛɛ na ogyina ɛyɛ Club America Mexico supporters no mu runu no ɛna Messi de na matan kyerɛ wɔn ɛna ɔyɛ sɛ Mexico man nyina magye World Cup sɛn Argentina yagye makoma yensa last one me and ball captain Amban ede ejeye onim se Mexico ene Argentina omani nhia kro nti fans no omo edi Messi anipa Messi she goal no na oye sa gesture we enso ede ekere wo mo na Messi say World Cup beko so next year 2026 Mexico Canada and US no say feel good nti hopefully say a problem me bomu dia ene the next World Cup no only Leo Messi betimi abo de ama Argentina omo national team no na yentoa so enko Spanish Premier Liga weekend way Barcelona ene Getafe at the face so match no ekoye draw Getafe she bako Barca enso she bako na wonim say after last Clasico in the league Madrid elusu 4-0 Bernabeu to Barca no efiri ho Barca about 9 La Liga matches omo ewa just 9 points into game across one akwaya draw no and our Kessben television so na Barca omo last 4 La Liga games omo a draw against Getafe omo elusu to Atletico Madrid omo elusu to Leganes and omo draw against Betis omo last 4 omo enya nwene bi omo elusu mienu a draw mienu na Pedro say game no Getafe for no we see time sir omo we see chances we see time and then my game no and so I'm 18 a year draw now one Iglesias a Getafe player or say Gavi on your Barca player and the time will be ano na waban ho say mo Getafe mo be relegation na no percent ka Gavi nya could drop ban ni beka say mo be enka dia ko de be Gavi no better na Barca team abom ho abedin kunum no way no one that's a match no and so a draw na say Danny Omepra the next 10 days on team empo emfa ema Barca na after draw no and Hans Flick Barca coach no or say Getafe for no defensive or ma come to watch him ginachire was burden and a Barca mpo etimi ashe almost style we there na a very tough say Barca ebetimi add 3 maximum points Hans Flick a Barca manager just after draw no way and in sema or the two
it's like it is and for me new here to play in Getafe but it's okay it's their style to play their style to do it so and this is not normally not our style I think the first half we scored the first goal and I normally everything goes on the right way and then we let them come back and this is the reason why we only get 1 point back to Barcelona so it's a little bit disappointed about that but at the end it's really tough to play here in Getafe because they are doing really good in the defense they are defending they are playing long balls there is normally no build up from them and it's not easy to play there but we created many chances so
Marta
Way a Hans Flick anti Hetafe almost style of play no na Emmanuel Den almost defend no almost a ball boss na a bad den pass basa a bit to me I find an antidote no matter so every match no now only say game no air cost no Alejandro Balde ne kala only say or a black person or a tuntum na racist insult pa atemdidie na Hetafe fund ne kala e din atempa Emma or reported to match officials no Emma must start say omo active sa protocols no na or so the tuja wa report to Emma officials no I report to the Liga na omo take the necessary action way and in some Alejandro Bar the Barca player na ne kalanti omo didi na tem e wo Carlos Alfonso Perez no omo take a decision yenra mu e wo enra remember the match e course so one also from a goal down and now I'm about to share Las Palmas by 4-1. You started game now and even 30 seconds. And now Las Palmas at what's now Edikan and then Mbappe ever share 2 goals. Other players to say Rodrigo at the back and so at the source so Brahim Diaz so you need a free more match highlights and now here our Kessben so now Mbappe say Saturday no more ya way say Barca a draw. Atletico Madrid lose to Leganes na Madrid also take advantage and na amoko any bresopa na kwafo esusu say Clasico na Barca show mo by 5-2 no na Madrid omani mguase yaba naose players like come ho and na enra omo form to mapefra ya omo Las Palmas by 4-1 na Diego Martinez Las Palmas coach o say hey na mo say Mbappe oni mu form mponie Mbappe wasa enimpodie ene Mbappe fan ntuma pefra dia onim the kind of goals onim the kind of baller Kylian Mbappe and so ebebo na just after the game Diego Simeone coach Atletico Madrid onim say Saturday no be kai say the last 100 years decisions say La Liga ni nyina no akwa in favor of one team na or patch say Madrid the last 100 years among corner referees and penifo decisions are favor omo na after the game Dani Ceballos I responded Osi coach no yaw obekaya 2 times na Atletico Madrid bought the finals of the Champions League twice and Madrid I just saw trophy from Musem and unti ho yaw coach no onya recover from start to UEFA Champions League defeat no na my coach na start here ono enso kasa na yebeto so e other stories Florentino Perez the term of office the new chapter no shall here we the last 4 years until 2029 and an term of office maybe na year na yes the priority panel say obefa obi a dachi so ni ho a obetimi a replace no enti Florentino Perez was started epe obi a oni ho dachi a obetimi edina ade enti the first year na no obefa obi na nipa kwa understand ni kopem said obeyes the scene ama nipa kwa so etimi atake over na emprebe na kwa elections no bi ni ho a watimi na tie gina to ni nyina no okọ as okwa aprobia unopposed obi and wow otimi a contest no yento also enko the Premier League Andre Onana Man United atom color TV akoto black and white hey na the here dem no yedim de ba ye mo se the here asa na United omakle no na omo edi Onana ba mo hwe Kessben television no wey a third goaler Man United e consider Enra na Brighton Enra ebridam brother pa Train United aso 3-1 any match results go born e kwa ni baby you answer Onana and a put born at all no so or chino so any dan you and then Jorginho ebe far ball no edit to net inti Brighton winning by 3-1 na ye bisa captain Bruno Fernandes say Onana mfom so na say outdoors so or say onyu atwen onya do United team ni nyina no enkoye enye Onana error nko a mo bi entie Bruno Fernandes.
You're gonna do it, you're gonna make it, and that's okay. But the thing is, like, you need to have the braveness to get back and do it again and do it again. We're even talking too much about difficult to play Old Trafford. How is possible that Man United has difficulties to play at home ground with the atmosphere that we have? We can't put all these things up. To make excuses of not winning games and not being brave enough to do the things. We had a good mistakes are part of football, and you're gonna do it.
Bruno Fernandes and yet in canon. Now Ruben Amorim, my United coach now almost Ten Hag uncle na Messiah no Emrano. Also by Nkoyu cry. Coach this United team we a ram to the history books as a worst team. Ruben Amorim any.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard until the end of the season. It's going to be a little bit that roller coaster. Then depend of the time you have to train, and we are still in the cup, and we have UEFA games for Europa League. Then it's important also to focus on next Thursday to win and to try to be in that top 8. In that way, you can take 2 games from the schedule and have full week. So we are trying to do everything at the same time. So we had like 7 trainings together in this in 14, 15 games. So it's really hard, but we have to continue and try to win it. Sometimes playing good, sometimes playing bad. We will try to win games.
Ruben Amorim na analyze United games akomo and matches also on board this week and na ochrechi nsemu kakra. Liverpool from a drawing position 90 minutes in person against Brentford na obian shebi additional time 90 minutes in more Liverpool ever shed 2 late goals and Darwin Núñez ni goals no and our Kessben so now all the players will be a salute to Darwin Núñez because and when you more and more jumper for the player recently now on show goals now so Saturday there Ghanian is Sunday and can Liverpool FR draw Van Dijk any all the players and so Darwin Núñez about so Arsenal and almost actually 2 goals more almost now why you ha hema I can't be tete Arsenal no more ball draw enti between Omo and the league leaders 6 clear points na even Liverpool 1 match also mo ball Omo free mu FA Cup and eba the League Cup nso a Omo enso elusu first leg enti the Gunners ebeko yi na only Watkins say Arsenal for officiating Kotian because Kai Havertz the last goal no now senka etimi gina ball no clearly amon nsa nanso for the first time obeja to say officiating that decision on ekoye e de ema omo Aston Villa no senka referees no eje ball because na a legitimate goal yenwa mu Chelsea aso e na nwumre na Chelsea air ball against Wolverhampton Wanderers Enzo Maresca say Tozan Adarabioyo and Azo de Sassi omo future no Chelsea per se sa boys no ebe free Chelsea do say other clubs at the offer say ba nanso Chelsea per se sa boys no omo enso stay Renato Vega Chelsea defender no Juventus Abareman omo enso peno Juve Kroya and Milan kasa for Fikayo Tomori ono so AC defender Juve Sunyana omo enso epe Arsenal Lyon omo attacker Ryan Cherokee omo enyana omo enso epe Man United any Betis enya reach verbal agreement Anthony ebetimi akolom ewo Rebetis omo ho ewo Spanish La Liga Kawaka any AC Milan ewie enche deal no enso ebe official David Alaba after 399 days a pension siakai no and rather on so free bench ebe boy e de ema Real Madrid Dele Alli wa join Como until 2026 or send a target pan say obe join England the next World Cup omo enso Garnacho and Antonio Conte akasa Conte epeno say Garnacho be si akan e de ama Napoli former United afei and mumie akasa phone so Dortmund for Marcus Rashford and because Barca ne de ahia na akwakoye den Ansu Fati onko ya Rashford e dream no entimi materialize eno nti Dortmund epe say omode Rashford enso ebeba say Hilal Ida Mosala and Rodrigo of Madrid. The mobile could be Abaye Neymar replacement Al Hilal football club. Liverpool Guswa or Prem so for Joshua Kimmich and so Eddie Emma Bayern Munich. They try to tennis. Say Oko Australia Emma Epem so quarterfinals and you drew Australian Open and Emma so say the big game is on. Novak Djokovic airborne against Carlos Alcaraz. Hey, Omo Paris in 2024 na Djokovic eba modern de Serbia eji gold ntiene ebeko say Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz Godfather also my nkofo close so a maybe ma gruzi
why ne pepe se de me pen no a amanfo edase enti ye be ka kofa commercials kakra aba okay yani Dr. Edmond Arthur be din komo kakra na fi ya to so e amamo messages no enso ba na eba 05515999933 05515999933 and no any WhatsApp line With me at the WhatsApp messages no afa so abrɛn video the end 0244 263 902 and a video line no. Okay, divine morning to you, Sergio, and your wonderful crew. I'm Rose Gold from Asante Mampong. Right now, that Mbappe is firing like we need him to. The La Liga is back to its default setting, with Real Madrid at the top. Mbappe has now adapted, and besides, his stats aren't that bad, like how people portray him. When any message by Rose Gold, also different. Okay, Asante Mampong, until a year no so every ho at the amount. Mede mienu bi eba na fei mene Dr. Edmond Arthur enso edi enkomo kakra na ya twen others no. Okay, Rose Gold de na ode bae no ano na me hu se eyi ne ho edi ewa ha me ko bunkurugu ewo North East eho na Abranti friend Mohammed this message free ho abrain. I want Andy to say something about a win. This is Liverpool. Mohammed Bunkurugu in the northeast. Who message out the Abraham and so no. Maybe other messages no so animal videos no so. But mami ko din komo kakra. Me Dr. Edmond Arthur ebe din komo kakra na yatwa so Balm of Gilead. Penimpa Doc.
Hello.
Good morning, say yeah.
Pacho, good morning. Nyami ando me hoye pa.
Ede danko po asipa.
Hoye fe.
Me hoye fe oh so was na see you so mo kan cry. Intimi we no ba bende. Okay, another pay. Then now the brain. Obeti ho kakra o kick off. Adu yeso ya de so fe yeso de brain.
Sejo mi da se anope ye da nyame asese wama ya konya kese se ye chimi aba o show nso eso. One Kessben management and employful nyina. Member na me my sister yina buy on so professional dietitian. Yeah, twice a been channel to media no.
Okay.
No every University of Cape Coast.
Oh, nice.
We're a clinical dietitian.
Wow.
Me MPhil student and so on so nyame adom we are no so we Ken University. And also a nutritionist or science clinical dietitian.
Wow.
And this year
professionals no.
Yes, this year no your tier for no ammonia ready. Because this year also be a hot ton by force. It do baby and you drew no sa a diet no na I was say omania or medication. So diet bit my own medication first of all now so in Kasa where it is coming from as a source. You will say a bomb then say baby a free banner a creating year in a bar market or toy and if you how also year in the fire time or didn't boa a room any time or be did the door no Nina Kafwa and a ma upon neighbor. Into a better south when you so near straight your tear for say your barney your treachery yard kakrana your educate a yin so na emboa. No before that no you di kind a detoxification exercise and I said you di kind a protocol you be man you nuan na secure and into akoto food vegetables and nam ne near food you mamba no would be with the gun nsuo mu a na wabomode say wo be soki wo mo for be 10-15 minutes e basa wo be say enema ye fia be kwa kofa yarewa aba no wadi kan esi eno no ho ekwan na why internal boosting so whereby would be nso be gun nsuo na onom e basa esiesie wo kwan bebre so ye aduane duro lenso wodi gu nsom na onom no bon se benefit na etachiri de numerous eno nso nkyere se o yare na waduru bi na wonom a na o se wo maduru mi koto bi mpato anya duru fagu nsom keke na wo de ono me kai se cover de buy se jo nkofo bibre enom vinegar ama eboa mo kwan bibre so entiyen so because research confirm it from Singapore, one of the university one of America and say nipa bia emfiti anopa enkodu anwumre anya kwa pathogens a ebe ko nipa bia ne about 100,000 to about 1 million pathogens so a be parasite e be can say bacteria e be viruses e be fungi. I mean omo ko nipa bia ne na omo invade na my immune system anyhow was so nipa bia na antibodies and responding to how ubetimenya apɔmuden no wobɛhu sɛ nneɛma ayɛ bebɛbeba fam nti yɛmmɔ mmɔden sɛ yɛbɛhyɛ ne nso paa na aboa nti woba aseda house ano mo se a blue Mr. Moaten ne me brothers mpemfoɔ no ɛwɔ hɔ onsa bituma aka bio gene bi ɛwɔ hɔ ofrɛ yɛn nso a akra ebi ɛwɔ aseda towers okɔ hɔ a yɛwɔ ketewa no 40 cedis kɛseɛ no yɛ 1 liter no ɛno nso yɛ 75 ana gallon no yɛ 5 liters no ɛyɛ 300 cedis otobia ne yɛ de ketewa no baako aka ho unsuro bi a onnom waduane a wakɔtɔ ɛnam tere ho kotodwe vegetables na wode bi ego ho ɛbasa ɛboa ɛma usi ɛkwan sɛ ɛyɛ save so abra ɛnkɔfa ɛhaw bia ɛma sɛjo yɛpɛsi yɛkyerɛ sɛ so woba Balm of Gilead clinic a ɛhɔ yɛntua folder ka yɛntua card ka yɛdi kan yɛ obi bi afrɛ ne body composition analysis ne kyerɛ sɛ yɛma wo gyina body composition monitor no so a ɛbɛma yɛhu obiamai no ɛbɛma yɛhu o calories ɛbɛma yɛhu o visceral fat adeɛ wɔ wɔ yam ɛbɛma yɛhu wo energy level ɛbɛma yɛhu nneɛma bebree na per the basic labs nso ebe peke blood a ebe check na yehu no o complain na wo dia ba se na ye on ya relate de ye ne yehu ne de aka ho ansana diet regimen and also protocol bi o se ma follow with the nutraceuticals a organic medication na supplement no so ye de ma on na ye de ama ho na de ba akọ asejo manage a nyame adom manage pa ne se obi yare no de kotodwe sugar sem blood pressure sem anase yefunyare bi na ba ya because of so ba ye di kan detect ni hu de wo de aba no nti no ya ma ye initial lab ne hu brebo ye hu kidney senya ye ho kura na be na wo insurance bi cover labs na ya ma ye na wo de aba ye hu ne wo de aba no ye hwe ofo wuti ni wo yem ne nkotodwe ni sugar ni BP no after be 4 weeks no ne assign your lab ne ya compare differences abem meanwhile no na de other mind no so results so and untina eya de be kase Balm of Gilead eho unique menko enkonko saw yare wo baby na sebi on san kofa eha meka ho on penisa dia ambrase mu yo the cabin MTN for ne cho ye ne eja hotel next ene opposite oba Kumasi ha the cabin assemna making the ne eja hotel next takwa den so anaji yetwa anaji choice mart eso ana oba Accra so a West Legon ene yewo Westland pharmacy wo ye kwedie na de me pese meka etwa eto pa ne say ye pese ye seed nutrition there's no way member ha mentrade enti me minutes kakra aka no say yo ye de trade ofa ye nuane a ye di no dodo na kokumba eya na ye me ya se emani bi ye for ya umonse kokumba eye fruit vegetable o sense ne hono na no wato agu na abana ewo kokumbe mo nso no na de atere arere ato agu ye di bofre bebre ye di bofre a ya papa bofre ni mu kama ne se do ne ya to bofre no abana ato agu watermelon kra ne ye dia umonse lycopene na ye red portion no eno na ye di na na rain the seed no na ya to agu enti ewie anope ye seed nutrition kakra bi me focus no be ye can say pawpaw seed pawpaw bofre Sergio bofre one of the best fruit me ankasa na naturally manage bofre ho ofa bofre ne hunu we na ne hunu green e contain ade bi e friend papin sa papin no omo ye natural tenderizers omo boama amino acid peptide bonds ne eba fat inuane a yesterday I mean a breaking e man the digestive processes no speed up so see a fa bofra bankasa bofra pa e wo a lot of properties yan fan starting free antiparasitic properties yakasa antiparasitic properties ye ni peduano ye pew yempew ensonsono wom na nsonsono no the moment omo be ko at omo peak level no e hono me de e how be eba no eno ntino research e confirm it say bofre number no e contain ade bi friend capping sa capping na e wom ne e won antiparasitic properties o be fa roundworm tapeworm ne other nsonsono e cause ye funu kekane those pains no e dey e bon blow eno nti wo de bofre wi na ba no anka be ya rebe 5
Okay.
Fresh one no. And now say why hata manengo blended manenya powder okoko na udi na no pay wasa 1 teaspoon e de agum. Ofro ye bia abia wi no wasa 1 teaspoon e de agum. Utimi kwa de 1 teaspoon na ye pawpaw seed syrup. Ubon say wa fa warm water nsuo mu o shika to say the wuye tea no be say 250 to 350 ml no with the 1 teaspoon no wuye ni tea no with the wo be 1 tablespoon account say you no anom e basa e be boa omo constipation omo ye matim o pepompa fa BOG vinegar e count e basa na with the charger aside the account say you me di bisia
wow
medicine idea na me pese me chire for so nyame ya adom a Friday ye screen ne baso e wo KGT a Dubai hono mo baby o mo ye we no e free yes show liver kidney cholesterol PSA ana o be chire bibi kakra be se ne ye no efia ha wadawroma ye no sa ye no konfa no che aban aya sabia baby o mo twumoda na aka mom o be twumoda ye be checho no so wudi ne nse wudi ona aboama afoforo nso mo ho a omo ni moja na so hu ni pe bi kota ekoda ho a atimenya moja na bibia e fanfa sejo me da se me ko je me bo numbers no 0539 86 38
0539
86
38
and I said 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 into my friend na mesia ya the cabin MTN furniture ana akrans West Legon takwade anaji ya to anaji choice mart ne eso bi odin vinegar no so ba asida house ha bibli wa ha mo bitu aton ebi wa ha mo akrans so ebi wa ha mo frɛ ya baby a mo Ghana ebi anso ya be ma mo nsaka bi still anu promo no o record o be jo de na o office no wanya small one na issue if you 1 liter ne gallon no so na mo so oto gallon na because of promo no wa hwe bia mo bi no wa ye nipa na do e se na be a ye nyina ye be secure ye help na mom enye dru e football that mento na won fan ko replace word ye nhye ne so pa se yo
na around one carry yo
sister Emanuela I ene obe
one word okay doc, does the vinegar perform better in warm or cold water? Yusuf Muhammad we treat Techiman and Abba.
Warm or room temperature water, not cold water.
Not cold water.
Yes, warm or room temperature. Room temperature near the ancient freedom.
Okay.
Normal insure.
Okay.
And I say warm insure moye de day.
Okay, near hot.
And you're hot.
Near the
so the tea. Just the one no more a cold no more enso.
Okay.
Insure would go no more enso.
I'll bet my money.
Bet me a many. Yensen and so.
Okay.
And then insure normal temperature. Yeah.
By and fine insure I knew
be.
Okay. All right.
It will be on my country. It will be to Riasa and Asa Sama. Appear we know a share with Debbie.
Okay. The fine and Sassum.
Oh, Debbie. Alcohol.
Oh, no beer, won't be fine and Santis.
Oh, Debbie. And Yanni.
Okay.
Said your mammy fan show capital letters. And Yanni.
It's the fun alcohol.
Oh, Debbie. Then fun alcohol.
Okay. All right.
What the woman now can say old trends or the work home and I bet the alcoholic percentage so I'm a patch or any juma.
Yeah. Okay. I was saying to boy, I'm so with what oh, the Bibia episode, I'm going on. Who no be a no, this is a teacher out the vinegar boom. What was in his no vinegar no. Either say warm and now room temperature water. All right. You better say pa. Dr. Edmond. So your point didn't come on. Your point didn't come on. Yes. Mate. Medahoma Debia. All right.
I salute.
Dr. Edmond Arthur, Balm of Gilead, CEO Penimpa Nede in Semyami Abre, mon friend numbers no, so I didn't can mope vinegar no be ata oba asida house from here when you be ato a security post war. Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9. DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel near 121. All right. We just for trust na yahwe foreign stories no emu kakra emu hona no na the local stories no enso ewurem kakra enso de amamo. Sergio, is there any coach that has scored 4 goals in the first half in a league match for Kumasi Asante Kotoko before? Wow. What a splendid performance from the lads. Congratulations to the entire Porcupine family. Greetings to Olise of San Isidro, Prince Jessid Wavry Almeria, Spain, and Abrayan and Anopei. Yensaka or message, Prince. Joe, after Kumasi Asante Kotoko's win yesterday, I'm now optimistic that we are contenders for the trophy. But I would like to know from Andy's point of view the inclusion of Kwame Poku in the Black Stars color for the World Cup qualifiers. Kwame Poku is on fire. Deadly sniper. Karaga districts, Northern region. No, the way every ebae. Deadly sniper. The way every Karaga district, Northern region. I would like to know from Andy if Kwame Poku, of the view of the inclusion of Kwame Poku in the Black Stars color. Wow. Kwampoku. Julian Caesar so the way by Ekuabuatma Lampard and so the way by Ekuabuatma say, as the first round of the Ghana Premier League comes to a close, my beloved Kumasi Asante Kotoko stands in the 3rd place of the league log. While this isn't the position we had hoped for, it reflects the tremendous effort and determination of the team. We are steadily improving game after game, and our recent performances demonstrate quality and passion within the squad. As we prepare for the second round, I'm confident that we'll come back stronger, more focused, and determined to claim our rightful position at the top of the league. Let's continue to support the team with unwavering faith and prayers, trusting that our fantastic form will carry us to a greater height. Together, we rise as one Kumasi Asante Kotoko family. Ekuabuatma Lampard and so Nediwe and so Brian. Joe, please ask Andy if Ruben Amorim is the best choice for the United family. Kwame Tidwe every tamale and so Brian. Kwame Tidwe we dey e tamale. All right, Andy. So yeah. Weekend as I aba.
Yes, a refreshing
yes,
weekend.
Yes.
And when I'm over by Sports Stadium, very impressed with Kotoko. But your league, say next year, I'm on sponsorship. Your league in the big, because a team see the big players in the more deep fem.
League in the big.
Yes.
Wow.
Who say teams need be quality? Almost befitting the standard of the Ghana Premier League.
Wow.
Yes. But Kotoko played very well and now the way Kotoko plays, not so both chances need to go. Kwame Poku 4 in 4. But our chances and baby our couple ball abana. The second goal was super, but the way I would seem smash chances away there, David.
As an match is now boring in Ano or share, but the number of chances are or say no. I hold on a month for attention.
The second goal, the second goal was top notch.
Okay.
Maybe you flew over far ball until you need a player of such quality.
Okay.
And I'll best share the second goal. But it's not smash a ball. Kotoko best player in the last 6 games has been Peter Amiduakwa. But on also lucky finishing. But on only the betting as a kakra because in terms of maturity level, on Nuru Kwame. See, on all the Obeka says he still needs to work within the 18 boss. So they be on the confidence level, no, a be basro. But apart from Enwa Babaya, Kwame Poku, players now, the Saka Dauda, Peter Amiduakwa, second half, no, bet me achieve in 20.
Wow.
Yes, second half, no bet me achieve 10 account. And no, let me pity the technical bench for Vision FC. I'm coming there because I'm coaching now there, but then we say if you look at the individual quality of Vision team now, it's very difficult to blame coaches because and no level there. What's it?
Form.
I agree. Almost 3 back and then almost changing system wise, but in terms of individual quality, and Kamara also did well. 2 goals are Kotoko now on the assist here. I caught 2 balls on the street away. Now Kotoko play on the far ball and the other one to KK ball on the street away. I think it is an improved Kotoko team.
Yeah.
2 teams I also almost beat me a match Nations FC Because you know the nations is so you're not shit. All the way was Pando to beat Heart of Lions. Go Heart of Lions, so that's all.
Yes.
A Jumane song. And then baby any go stars.
Nations are Juma Pao.
No my year Juma Papa. So be Pando.
Akosha
Pando Heart of Lions.
Pando are war forms.
Yes, on war form. Almost league no my that's all what Chepano. Coach Kase Mengen and the players have done really, really well. Kotoko has a draw in some about a bad result for House of Folk. Into Kotoko, Gold Stars, Nations FC, probably House of Folk. I think it's a second round in the Yabesha Ghana Premier League bar. And I was impressed with the Kotoko play. Very, very impressed.
Gold Stars could share 3-0.
Yes.
Wow. Now, we initial comment, especially on local front, on Nafi, Yetisia Manone Kakra. Before so Bebano, Andy, Coach Samuel Bodusi Mbokuna Munkuno. Obeka.
Yes. And you know, Obi Swasa, Obiaka Mepe.
So, referees no performance.
Some Peja Mube Bandin and Mumbandino
Obeka. Don't be Amuniano.
You know,
oh, we need 2-1.
Yes.
But still,
he complaining about officiating. Yeah, officiating as a media. Edion, the other side of the game,
Coach Nuru and so can be.
Wow.
Young comrade, Doc.
Yeah. General, the initial comment is that Enra and a first round of the Ghana Premier League, and I think that it was a productive weekend because teams say Omoma and goals. Bibiani Gold Stars scoring 3 goals away to against the Accra Lions. Asante Kodoko Air 4. Then you have Legon Cities and Sushi Dreams 3-0. These are scorelines that are not in 10 in league anymore. So it was so productive. But I was at the Babayara Sports Stadium. And I think that many Andy AI doing 100% there. First of all, Ubebo Kotoko, technical team ni playing body Nabaso. Football there, who create chances are very good. Now the whole season I don't think so no matter the opposition, Kotoko and share 4 goals, especially in the first half. And they created a lot of chances. A lot. Only vision coach Beya Adrin say the players never respected Kotoko too much. They really respected Kotoko. But one thing, another the talking point was 2. Kwampoku's goals and then the chances Kotoko created. Babaya taking it time Eddie says some of the chances. Kwampoku after the 2 goals also squandered about 2 chances, especially Bakuna or train keeper or the 2 side net. No. Under normal circumstances, you don't expect a player of his pedigree to squander that one. Then you look at Peter Amidu. Peter Amidu has been super. The confidence level is back again. The young chap has his mojo back. So Obefa ball, I ran it at opponent, dribble through, but when to release the last ball, something. Then the other thing, and so close control. Ball, he shows so much of the ball to the opponent. Into when the next control, no heading. I agree with Andy. In a modern day football, wingers, it takes them a lot of time. Omutumi di develop a Babaya center forward inti. Omunya do anymore honoma. They need a lot to keep their composure and then be precise in their last delivery. And I think that is the stage Peter Amidu Akwa is getting to. But it's so positive for the team. General Diaba Akwa Enra na me expect it from Kotoko technical team. In a games like this, if you score 4-1 in the first half, players no more warm bench na omun shed nya chances no. You give them some playing time, some 20-15 minutes. In a game like this, it was so clear that there's no danger. I was a bit surprised. Entry stayed out throughout till the time of Bemo. I felt Entry and Tinedu deserve some level of playing time. Justice Blair and in team ahead of Tinedu for now. But I think unnim the basic until you need to warm some of these bench warmers and get them prepared and let them also feel part of the team. Until Sausha 4-1 in the first half, General, such players, at least give them some 20 minutes.
Okay.
Edubabi was clear Babayaya was tired. He was not in the game.
Yeah.
Until now, I felt, say, Emmanuel Entry for what he has shown previously. My dream say, Bibina Ebi didn't form number from. Until the Kotoko technical team
and the team itself has a responsibility to bring these guys up. Do whatever it is happening at the training grounds, whatever the attitude, and asudie the ma technical team no say, bringing it up to be beer, and you need games like this to bring them up. Has work, General. Oh, okay, sorry. We're preliminary. Okay. But I think my comment on that one was that a draw in Samurai Boy was a good scoreline for us. A room say be a Kotoko Abisa on the league table, but Samurai Boy the Okofa point and now may say Bianca said but he was not on the team sheet. Probably he will have his debut a game in Accra.
Okay. Sergio. Initial comment be me sure CAF Champions League games, score lines be by na a shoko one kasa.
Me prediction Saturday no.
I
can't change.
Police need be catching a driver with an argument have fallen flat with it. Was you. Oh, okay. I was watching. MC Bios.
No, person put it up a defense.
Yes. Friends, barrier B. No, saying the argument no have fallen flat. Okay,
Sergio,
Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
For the third or fourth time.
Yes.
I could dismantle Ali.
Surprising.
Cairo.
Surprising.
Yes.
Very, very surprising.
Yeah.
But this is what happened. Media say, as I say, that game, not two of them have qualified.
Yeah.
Already now, just a mere exercise.
Okay.
But you're not many was so far. That 2 games I mean, can catch you. That AS Far Sundowns game now. And then, of course, younger MC Olja. Younger, so now they needed the maximum 3 points to qualify.
Serious?
They faced a must-win situation. And unfortunately for them,
win my
yes, I media now me was so confident. Say at least Yana some who come, especially playing at home now.
Okay.
They could get the result, but unfortunately, and it ended in a goalless draw. So you know, I was at Babayara. One guy who impressed me so much was that boy Lord Amwa at the right back. Sejo.
So no MVP.
Yes, Sejo ni energy no. How he runs, he defends, go, pull out. Sergio, he really impressed me.
Patrick,
Asiedu.
Any Lord Amwa, Kotoko for more 7 years contract each.
Yes.
Tie down. Those 2 boys, don't free Chelsea by. Pay for at least 5 years to be mom.
Not to Krum High Bobo.
Oh, that's all the man. Do Baobeko. Do Banoko. What I say? They need to tie them down.
Yeah.
Look, Andy Kotoko back for this is a dear.
No, but just after watching them, Okbeka is a against Samatet by and Beka say if so a very good midfield because the team is stellar. They will need that kind of midfield as a ball. Yes. But for their back line, Samba no. 11 also.
Samba no.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just something extraordinary.
And he's a Opikibon on the bar, he can't
say confidence. Yes, no, there was one baby out. Yes, no, they feel
it is difficult to have a centre back who knows how to tackle, position himself very well, and know how to pass. Thiago Silva and Sergio Ramos, someone that was a level on Bemabi. But you know, that's Samba guy. Top. Sergio.
All right.
So fullbacks you better.
At the ground, I also can say ball against a very weak team.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Okay. Say vision level no of him. But this is not the first time I'm talking about the Kotoko central defense.
Okay.
Kotoko from if you say Michelle say here Kotoko one area. Kotoko are consistent in replacing quality with quality from 2000 Kotoko central defense. Right. And no matter play on Benjamin Akon, you can check from Joseph Fenrich, Danakwa, Azikos Ninja, Oberhe, Inusa, Oberhe Isa Ahmed, Oberhe Awal, Oberhe Rashid Smaila, Oberhe Prince Anochi, Oberhe listener. But apart from last season, we issues with Henry and then Nuruddin. Even Nuruddin, in their hospital as him, enemy he wasn't a bad player. Can you one area at you? Kotoko replace quality with quality sababisine.
We come on it kakra na ehonso na ehuye papa. Na mo safu dem fisi men kan kire o Dr. Naro say ball no nim too much. na no pensem bia odi atu dwa no wama no hokura adwiri no na eyesa pe
the black president.
yes since man na wo ka say ya introduce players ni bi even womo in set game na asif nsuma waka no to say
enso no anko open match for mo obetu mo stadium no
so in dey
what do me
But Savango eno am
so in dey
minimum se kro
no wa musa say no open match
obetu match for
But
so man am kana kuma so dey
the president
you know on a more serious before am no ten do man mo ball bi eno anti enu kra na ya manage na nine he played well you know man mo ball bi because Kotoko players no obi mo ball mo ntimi mo mo chance babi sine Saka down the dean out when the coffin from before I buy an so born. But every Kotoko first level is in the list. And now I'm continuing stadium more from a top Kotoko official. Sena coach percent in a Dukolo. I don't know if it is true, that is what I heard. But I said you born now, more born and run it. Emmanuel entry in Tenedu. I was a coach Mombo.
You see,
well, I think munya no man onye the way to menya the nya results.
You know, you see Enra Savanko say born a 4-1 first half. Intimenu na wa managing a 9 obi on stadium bia born na obono no wa managing na de na kire it is only fully fit it is no that is how you give opportunity to players omunya bi more no mo de warm self into the game se see as a midfielders ni mienu ni wa ni omo na bebo it is no as ye tena ha na ka kire Pep Guardiola say omo we mo bi e ka kire Robin Amoro say omo we mo bi nothing stop
akasima du na du ba ko abo enti yanko amane kakra na fi ye be local service na mo nsem bia na no so me de ho nsem enso abremo ye wura ye EPL lubu kakra nsa na ya call La Liga no enso emu kakra man you there esemre nyina na ye be say yemre na ye kan mo asema na
I was like omo coach say you know how will you take it? A coach say this is the West United team coach now no coach no or say man you physical team now we won answer pa. And you know he's right. Man, you for not from Boasia Sankasa. Now, no Rubin Amore, no, he's not in exception. On Yentime Munyanimu, I think it's a 3-back. No, are restricting who to 3-back. Whether the guys are delivering, sticking to the system, so multi system, only interested. What is interested in say, yeah, quack about 3-back. And only a day coach in it. Ye kon yen kwahyehyɛ inipa miensa Harry Maguire Lenny Yoro and then Abranti a ye friend Matia Delit and no one no na ye mama Zora ne Diago Dalu mo with Kobe Manu Manuel Ugarte Bruno Fernandes Amad Diallo whether Rasmus Holland or Joshua Zexi yen kwesa lineup na ne Franco Bobo no na yen hwedi bisi for me you know what taking and train position when it come to tweaking and switching the tactical play from both differential and the preferential tactics. No, in fact, this is my United team as I do. Newcastle United be sure almost 3 or Old Trafford. Bournemouth be sure almost 3 or Old Trafford. Brighton be sure almost 3 or Old Trafford. Nottingham Forest be sure almost 3 or Old Trafford. And your venue be out, you know. The venue Old Trafford, ne level your San Siro, the level your New Camp. Ne level ya Santiago Bernabeu, ne level ya Parc des Princes, ne level eye Genoa Allianz Arena, ne level ya Maracana, hot level no, eye stadium all your team no rawa. You should have a certain fear factor. It will say who ball. That is the level of Old Trafford. Old Trafford near venue, lower table teams and middle table teams, a results so easily. But say you, and not share. She Yakubu Minta, she Simon Andigra, she Karim Mitoma, she Pervis Estopinan. She Juma no more ball, ever park and so. On which they be a Jao Pedro than the Wobet. No, Manchester United phoning Timmy Omo. From all angles, from all indications, from all the tactical play on the field of play, on which the Man United say, Man United now just isn't the United. So there's no fear factor at the Old Trafford anymore. Man United are an ordinary club and on the field of play individually. You don't see the United team put in a fight. And no one is about no more bar. And look at Onana third goal no for us to concede. And similarly, so what show game no more born a come first to concede no. And you know the results continue to get worse. Into Ruben Amorim, a young goal that have been offered an opportunity for a third goal, na kwanya unana faso consider goal.
Yeah.
Na se na errors ne ko.
Asemu twemako.
Yes, but you know, she kwanya faso unana faso che ball ne to ho. A ball no. Jao Pedro mo e faso e ball no etimi e to watenem. So terrible. Into coach, you know, football and yet three back and one the winning match. The master of the three back Antonio Conte kura change ko form.
Yeah.
Edit that league in the first Italy. Ono na de three back na ji Italy or dia Juve or dia Inter Milan or dia Beji or Chelsea. Or call back to Napoli or start here now and working on. He's back to the back four. And Conte is beating everybody in the Serie A. It's Ruben Amorim. You know, Manchester United, it is not easy. Say omu coaches be bring with your more experience. Omu beja the lives of Massimiliano Allegri, mo ba be a young coach who is flourishing in the Portuguese league. Now omu do omu team na man the be 13 na the order. The be a team na fa and as team na be kwetino. It is not right. Until I people agree say results no omu na home. Say away normal. But say do at the theater of dreams, not still dreams na mo die and mo na mo so there. Say do for me, the coach and his guys need to change their mentality and their style of play because and yes, Man United said you top 10 from MM. Now
Liverpool let win.
Said you Liverpool played like champions. It will give no more boy.
Yeah.
So we have Brentford game now. A game very usual Brentford say I'm playing my own share. Now my level of confidence in that game, you love them. Obi o again be who say now home po back pay simple. Even with all the pressure that Liverpool team on still now who say keep composure no. Now make sure say be utilizing the back line of the two wingers, the two fullbacks no. It will share no tell you so Trent Alexander-Arnold Hopper because the Honana Visa ewo because Trent abandon him. Now Obo has interior. The Pia Obi 18 him. It born no the Brian Buemo and I said Visa no more utilizing that line one. But said you no and we kill Liverpool with calmness and precision omunya control and omu two omu boase 90 minutes no so you know be said that be we ye but she changes no Harvey Elliott and the Federico Chiesa by and the Darwin Nunes ba beka up front but say you that did the magic Darwin Nunes omo bonachi almost on turn side clubs ni be crap no ebi mo see English teams ni bi mra mefa but you know what him the first goal no to atenem omo Brentford nim say omo attack omo akwa second goal no that be and Liverpool said this a second goal count. Look at the control and look at the precision and the accuracy for the second goal. Liverpool 90 plus minutes omo shave 2 goals no. Really the extra on say omo ball omo game no like champions. Liverpool say Mo Salah kwa omo have Elliott on a chance said you. Okay. That boy is a very good player.
In TNTM Arsenal try say there be omo yentimi for yen into omo so.
Omo ye Netflix so. There be omo train next season. Say omo he season.
Why na cause as
Patrice
yes.
There's almost season 3 awa me boy. Say last 2 season on bottle ye no. This almost season 3. General omo pam Mikel Arteta. Man kasa as Franco Mantimase. Omo pam no. Onye coach obetim do omo agehwe. Mikel Arteta. Onye coach obetim do omo agehwe. Say do so person oje kapa enya Arteta say. Enya Arteta. We omo baba be cause omo hia striker. Watch 2 goals. Obiani so we game no. Less than 55 minutes Obiani himself oko. Then Yuli Telemann and Oli Watkins be back. Even the first goal she go no back okra with Emiliano Martinez of all people like if omo. Enti Obiani himself at least Arsenal ko. Last season we any team ha mo antimi anyi league no. Enti ka monye omo de say jo nka wodo wo ho odin nyina gu so just to make sure say obecha omo. Say only feel like bobo. Na say one concentrating 90 minutes omo individual say bi wo ma on a good day omo be how. This is the Mark Rogers a bobo pa. Telemann on any day is another very good player. Now omo Leon Bailey, omo John Duran, omo Oli Watkins. It you know omo bona say also omo na say general one plan year enya wadwen say wo wie. Omo betimi aba back and exactly adia Oli Watkins say back e be lead team mo omo ye. Nti Arsenal there they can only hope to be part of the Champions League and hope say next season you know on besa my next movie am I until then sack the coach bring in an experienced one go in for 1 or 2 3 players up front and you are good to go. And yes, I said you best actually next season now. Manchester City is back.
Yes.
Oh my ba.
Yes.
You know, oh my bana. Bana oh my ba no be bufu na ba.
Accommodate them.
Yes.
5, 6, 4.
Yes. Leicester and Chelsea 2. No be ma West Ham 4. And a Brentford for the Thomas Franco Timmy Pep one chairman and omubo 2-2. Now against Ipswich Town and one say who yi Liam Delap Efrim. Now we had chance in Efrim. No one how their defense rebate me a continue. And when you see Ellen Holland or Shegos in there, the catcher on City is back. And Phil Foden started, but in the last 3 games, the Phil Foden that we know, the Jiku that we know, all those guys are back and Pep is back. And TNA, Chelsea and Numre, Manchester City is back in the top 4. Chelsea and Timmy and Shah, you know, City are back top 4. And
Chelsea
the moment,
Wolves.
yes. And the moment Ube who say, team and your friend in Man City are back top 4, you know, this is Obi Odina Kwemubi and Pepe Benina, because the owners are back. But for me, Liverpool mentality, no more quality, no more show, no. And you know, more finishing touches, no more they come give, no. It will be difficult to stop.
Yeah, if I bear 1 minute being Las Palmas after taking a goal lead in the very first minute, at round we have 4. Madrid, no.
Do you know?
Yes.
Experience and quality, no.
Yeah.
A year, no. There's so much pressure under Carlo Ancelotti because this season big games ring yet. And Chacoya Barcelona as far as out of the 2 games or considering 9 goals.
Yeah.
Ote speculation is almost percent Javi Alonso ba, almost percent Santiago Solari, and so take over. All these speculations a cause. Bacalo or a cam. Vini Niho. And in the so-called smaller games, that is where you trust Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe are picky pieces and so in the game now. Or picky pieces and is playing well. And then the combination with Brahim Diaz, Rodrigo Guez, super. Because all my body BS for years. And said, yo, Las Palmas here one team season in shots and have Madrid pa. And to know be a shed your mobile against them, but they couldn't survive. And said, yo, Atletico Madrid are slept against Leganes. 1-0 Omentimi because Omokoyedo. Now Coach Bojan so set up a defensive plan 5 at the back. With experience Nastasic and then Sergio Gonzalez into Omentimi. Barcelona so at the Colosseum Alfonso Perez almost Ntimi and Koshe Hatefidia then gate in a BM for Real Madrid so Omotimi trim no moko and for them title no air between them and Barcelona and you know an emphatic victory for them and Omudia Barcelona by 7 points and you give it to Carlo and the 3 guys up front no for that excellent worker. And no confidence level and you know look at the placement from Kylian Mbappe. Yeah. Super. And exactly Adia no be I expected so mo beat me I know. And I said you me married the team empempin so all expected so be deliver. Say ya na never say mo deliver. Omo ye very consistent and said you man 30 but quality and experience no e de omo ba be the first.
Me sim rene ko ba ya na bibi asan aba Kylian Mbappe I say ni confidence no. Aba.
Aba especially having a free room to operate and gradually no guys na tenase the ball na America enti so odi ne kwahye ni panim say onyina ni panim no omo a ontimi but when you give him that space enti Carlo working on him sir and making sure say sometimes on rotating between him and Vini the arrowhead no enti omo mienu na omo ba ohun say and can Mbappe as number 9 that you expect him to lead the line and stay or move to the left na Vini aba Vini so basa so only what goes cry so ba the same thing that flexibility and the liberal role coach in German were anymore no and say you know she first goal share against Barcelona so far na big games in our failure but look at that game against Barcelona for me the best game in the Barcelona shirt and said you and Rausanya confidence penalty never ya Vini ni hono Okofa boy and look at how see the ball no etimeto at quality player there you know Madrid or Mama the chance time and they still give him time to play and you expect him to be back as usual.
Dr. Franco Naro Mamimra before some about Hono Mr. Bernard Amofa Jantua Chelsea owner Brukum Chelsea owner president bank ruler or the message Abremi also menkai it's so frustrating to invest in Ghana football. For referees to come to the Golden City Stadium with an agenda to rob Brekum Chelsea Football Club. will not accept this kind of treatment in our future home grounds. This is just a caution. And so now what can and some people one I have so frustrating say udu sika babe say Ghana football. Now referees abe how oh na saadi we ya referee no koye ya no next time omo so also this is just a caution na a trend nyoma pi so referee bi aba brekum abeye de obeye ni biom chairman say unya no boko sa
Mfa ho totroto.
One kind of Samu Basado Pesote. One could direct here. Or see, or as or two the sick go Ghana football. Many depriving come be okay. Sika or say weekly or the good Ghana football move become Chelsea. A quemba. Into who say, Eso or Cosso, yes, now. Yes. Say, oh, no, who's will be football most of the day. Now I feel referee, sir, baby house. Doctor ye de mu keto akra me ni sia de kasansem o kan so o de bufuo pa abranti na mo hwe Kessben TV also as what to sika egu
Then the other class too, who even call him for support.
Yeah.
The other class or friend for support.
Oh yes. Yes. No me mo club here.
Oh me mo be.
Doc. Jambo mo na fi.
I pity our good friend Benada Mufajantua. It's so frustrating. But maybe not somebody is so pregnant with so many issues. I only have to breaking it down a whole lot. But maybe at the appropriate time we'll look at it. Kakrebe on the foreign front. I think I agree. Mbappe is really having his mojo back. And anyone was because season Oyabeji the top scorer in the Spanish La Liga. Currently, he's in second position with 12 goals. And then Robert Lewandowski, 16 goals. So clearly, quite close, 4 goals, and they separated the two. Madrid, recovery, you give it to them. Barcelona is still struggling. I'm saying Barcelona week in, week out. No many Real Madrid and Kwanebo. Obesha Madrid now dropping points against these relatively smaller teams that a bit unfortunate. Barca position in the league now. As J League in the Muntem too early. General in the Premier League, Arsenal. The idea can you dream, but I disagree. They should sack Arteta now. Maybe I'm share a General, Arsenal last won the league in which year?
2004.
2004. In the Arsenal, and yet a team or GG League in Neo. It's not like GG League. And Arteta ababe fan afi do muntu menje. Arsenal Champions League kwa no ma yirawo. Until now we make omu a permanent stay in the top 4. Mejitu misanke say die. Sata menke petim bia manama City ni Liverpool competition it should be them. But eso munya abutre kakra sa de mo. I think that the team needs a proper center forward and they'll be there. Yes, if you take 2 goals lead, now Osa Traum Aston Villa, Eba Betiti, Ewo Emrita, clearly, now Ubiwekaze, and striker and corner here, but they be at the system. Unfortunately, some key players are struggling, and Bukayo Saka is not part of the team, and Saliba is also struggling with injuries. But let's see. General Man United, some of them is saying Ubiakra and Shadam Peso Beka be. It's frustrating and drew embarrassing. Na minima de crowd Brighton for na nkasa omo no Trafford.
Yeah.
Some records are correct. The last 3 seasons, we can 3rd consecutive times are Omabeshe United or Old Trafford.
You are right.
Yes.
The only team to do that is Manchester City.
Obeshe 3-1 2 seasons ago. Last season, no Obeshe 2-1. This season 3-1. A bit unfortunate. Me sure say the way United fan medical can such a support ready. Now we investor Ubenya the most unpredictable team now Man United. Into a investor Now benya nanka teams no ya no United the free.
Yeah.
Send your own 5 year di make can Zambia because United is so unpredictable.
No before 4,000 I came.
No before 4,000.
Honestly,
Ah, 4,000. But
SMP.
the team is just so frustrating. You know, Liverpool basically bet Makazomi a runaway winners.
Yeah.
Because 50 points now, Arsenal can do the chase.
No way.
But you know, okay, Premier League now, untumin can without talking about Nottingham Forest. And Yemo Moyeno, is so overwhelming. Yes, Southampton or Michel, but to go some 9 games, Nottingham Forest without defeat, the team is just doing something wonderful. And it's not smaller teams in Nkwano Muchomu. They are beating the big teams as well. Okay. And I think they are doing some good work over there.
All right, no be per referees now. Mofa Jantua and coach Samuel Bodu eka oma semno. Eke it me ura hokra nya incident na. Ana frɛ mubi exactly why sa complain say omunya ria tima won win die ka on complain sa normally who win here ana complain na what I did but for the coach and bankroller omumienu ebe complain so bitterly to the extent say coach ni kura ka say de be ni bia yenye no na je say emi omo napa e wo brekum. Okay, referee Mauli Klu and the handles our game, and assistant, Joshua Agbo and Bless Awadi, and I handles our game, Mauli Klu, Joshua Agbo, Bless Awadi, and Selam Ya Bless, a 4th referee. Ye Kwaba na ya besha the property. If you say, ya boss first round, yeah, 4.
Kabemu, Selam no na nse wanya FIFA badge.
Okay.
Medal near where?
Middle near
Mauli Klu. All right. If
sacking a coach depends on how many times he has won a league or not, club will have been sacked. Because looking at how much he spent and won 1 EPL in 9 years, sacking Arteta wouldn't suddenly win EPL for Arsenal. No coach in the world will work any magic for Arsenal to win the EPL. Arsenal was not qualifying for UEFA Champions League in 5 years before Arteta took over. Over 5 years ago. Kofi, now at broadcasting Accra, and on the way, and so Bray.
But I remember, I mean, can lawyer Sepuku, almost enough for Kun on his message.
Okay.
Lawyer Sepuku, a former KMA lawyer and former acting CEO at Santikotoko, known Ghana, or say, hi, doctor, tell Andy, he's always been wrong about Arsenal. Arteta isn't better than Pep, Ten Hag, and Amorim, etc. Okay. But he's second on the league log, despite massive injuries at Saka, Ben White, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel Jesus, Califiori. Arteta will remain our coach.
All right. Brother Kalim, I hope Andy's continuous haste when it comes to sacking of coaches shouldn't be seen in his marriage. Hansen Puano Huntado and the way up. And the Ekofa Charistic Ventures. Never so with a Obi a channel, and Obi other walk and Obi.
Send you near with Trans, say I am pumping.
Same with you, mommy. Just say to him, our one team, our Bear No, our Bear Michael.
I know what you
Hansen Puano Huntado was saying,
or say, send ye Andy. A baswa pump coach, a baswa pump coach. Who put a Emma on our room.
I'm on your day.
Eh, because this is your pump. And I'm what
we coach your master.
I said, with the cows. Hansen did it. Yeah, you did it. You did it.
We got to move with
Hansen. Andy, Funia Hansen.
Yes.
Senior, Bibia, Kakrebi coach Yampamno, Yamauska say na Fakoto play Akoto way, Anye Yampamno, Shano, I'm found Quawadi. And I'm in Mauska way, sir, Fakodiga, Yaswate, Majao, Sikawe Namdemao, Ada in a great ball, says Emco and him, Majao. Would this Sako Awadi, Uba Yasa? Some of the other tribunal.
When you mean I went from Major Charismatic Ventures, when you do be a Soroko, Nafi, Yaba, local source, now Mohammed, every Africa, Cranafi, and local source, Nina, and so Bremo, Hansen, Yadodiano, and so Egu, Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9, Accra, DSTV channel 364, Nafi Moshe Live or Go TV on the channel near 121. Good morning, General. Please be fair and let's discuss Arsenal's disallowed goal. Okay. Yeba na se emre uma yebetimi ahwe eno and so even though our performance this season isn't better than that of the previous one, but I still think Coach Ouattara is not the best for our club. I wish he's exonerated as soon as possible, especially before our return game against Yanum. Hope Andy, the friend of coaches, will side with me. As for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they are runaway winners of the league. Ghanian won't like this. All right, why anyway? And so Abreye, Africa must reason. Charismatic Ventures. Eben, that is saying.
Boko pa the general.
Then can pass. Dinner the brain the Joanna pay.
Sadio,
oh shiny. Yes,
that's the general.
It's you.
But that's it. Oh, Akunya, or de Amami. Na me de enchape so free. Currency Kasoye, Emma Ashafo, any team for Yana. Sadia, da Yabaha, Ebe Kaiomo, you new pa, a wood gaswa, your friend Zahara Mischa, Zahara G Capsos, Zahara Man Capsos, any Hindi Heba Mischano, and now no pay, ye draw way a home como, and no one dance here and a debesuma no pay. Not the phone your bread net me. Not the for the year dry, your friend Zahara Mischa, and Zahara G Capsos and Nady kind. Sell draw way a year dry, or bar and a bema and enum. Sa oya bema pa na woho na infections adokoro infection bi te se gonorrhea syphilis na ma ensansan egu bema no ho prekesen na ama obema no esotia na etie obema no fon na efon bema bi wo ho a eba ne sa impempi no odwonso a na ochim ansa na dwonso na etimaba bema bi so wo ho a obonsa nsufita na efiri ni bema m eba oya bema na wote sa adura mi di ho adanse makamfo ede ama se beboa ebeyi infections bia eha wadwene afiri ho ene Zahara Mischa ene Zahara G Capsules sa oyo basima so na wo ho na infection bi te se gonorrhea syphilis adokoro na sabi ama ensansan age wa himfie ho aboso oba bi wo ho eba ne sa etimi gya no jonso ya oba ko ba bi eto odiro Ghana ha pharmacy shop herbal shop licensed chemical shop wo se wo pe Zahara Mischa ene Zahara G Capsules sa oyo ba so na wo ho na uko fitikom na manihunu na wuhunu pense pa na namu oba bi so ho a 1 year ni onya ne menses da oba bi so ho a 2 years ni onya ne menses da ama na awo ho ayo problem oyo ba na wote sa edura ebeboa wo ene Zahara Mischa ene Zahara G Capsules oba bi so ho a sabi ho a ensuo etimi egugu ne kakra a sabi pampan ewom oba edura ebema wa himfie ho no achi yopo ene Zahara Mischa ene Zahara G Capsules sa edro we ayedo ho so a ebo odophobia abustu immune system odophobia ho a ono nko ade bia waye no phone yare nkete ana anadwen ono nko a obonse weda sesa kakra bia wabɔ wanuma duro bia ohunso ono nko a obonse onya infections a edura obia fa infections no beko emabiem no ubonso no nkwa infections no ekọ na ba odofo otisa adura ebeboa ebeboost immune system no ama onkomwa no anya hoden ene Zahara Mischa ene Zahara G Capsules say dro we ayadura so odofo all saso hawadwen odofo ko ba bia to oduro bia wo se wo pe Zahara Mischa ene Zahara G Capsules odofo yebeko ye memedro no so
a yɛfrɛ no Zahara man capsules saa duro we ɛyɛ duro a ɛyɛ natural herbs a yɛyɛ sɛ yɛde boa bɛrima bia sɛ woyɛ bɛrima na wɔ hɔ na wowɔ weak erection bɛrima bi wɔ hɔ a normal erection a ɔwɔ sɛ ne bɛrima no etimi gyina so ɛma ne timi pem ɔbaa no ne deɛ no ɛnte saa eduru hɔ de bia ɔno nko ano ayɛ mmerɛ na ɔma excuses woyɛ bɛrima na wote saa Zahara man capsules no aba sɛ ɛbɛboa wo sɛ woyɛ bɛrima so na wɔ hɔ na ɔnkɔmmoa no ayɛ mmerɛ bɛrima wohia Zahara man capsules sɛ woyɛ bɛrima so na wɔ hɔ na sisi yaleɛ paa ɛne wɔbɛtena bɛrima mesi wɔaduro a midi ho adanseɛ ɛne Zahara man capsules ɛno ne yɛduro a ɛbɛboa wo ɔdɔfoɔ yɛbɛkɔ yɛaduro a yɛfrɛ no hindi herbal mixture na saa aduro wei ɛyɛ aduro a ɛboa ɔdɔfoɔ bi a malaria fever ɛha n'adwen ɔdɔfoɔ bi wɔ hɔ a de bia ɔno nko a n'anum ayɛ nwonwono ɔdɔfoɔ wote sɛ a wohia hindi herbal mixture o typhoid fever na ayɛ kora nkɔtɛ wo so no ɔdɔfoɔ hindi herbal mixture ɛno ne aduro a ɛbɛboa wo o diabetes na ɛha w'adwen ɔdɔfoɔ hindi herbal mixture ɛno ne aduro a ɛbɛboa wo a regulate wo sugar level no ɔdɔfoɔ bi wɔ hɔ a adwuma a wɔyɛ no ɛɛden wɔyɛ adwuma wo agya ho wogyina ɛntɛntɛn ɛkyɛ ɔdɔfoɔ kɔ baabi a to wɔduru wɔ Ghana ha wo se wo pɛ hindi herbal mixture ɛno ne aduro a ɛbɛboa wo yaleɛ bi a ɛha w'adwen bia no ɛbɛyi no nyinaa ɛde afiri hɔ ama wo ɔdɔfoɔ gye number si number no so twam wɔ screen no so ebia na onti biribi ase wo de frɛ yɛbɛgye wo so ne akyerɛkyerɛ waseɛ 0246 34 83 34 0246 34 83 34 0248 56 93 35 0248 56 93 35 so for the bia mesian mesi bambo atrema eye chen ayaresa bakitima to for aya mamma yare no embubu enriku ento dem ansa na wakopɛ karesiki nupa ye de abadwa so a ye frɛ no Zahara mixture ene Zahara G capsules a ye de Zahara mixture no ene nom capsules no ebo odophobia boost immune system no aside to infection bi ase ene Zahara man capsules a ebo bema bi a waye mere ene hindi herbal mixture ebo odophobia malaria fever etete no beda ase se jo
yenso ye beda ase papa awa Mohammed beba na ono so at the Africa stories no abre o si weekendi surprising scorelines and esisi Titru Younger awmontimi anwini omo game and other results our Mohammed Eddie Ebre Maminsi loyal Sepoku message no esubium tell Andy he's always been wrong about Arsenal. Arteta isn't better than Pep, Ten Hag and Amorim, etc. But he's second on the log despite massive injuries. Saka injury, Ben White injury, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Jesus, and Califioni, Omunino injured. Arteta will remain our coach. Lawyer Anthony Osei Poku, and so message of the Abre and Nonom. Awa.
Sergio.
Yes, sir.
Sergio, senior Dikai boss Saturday no, na CAF Champions League, ye ba be group stages no. Na ya boss 6 teams ni nyina wie. So for now all the 8 teams now omo come when him Sergio list no ababe toja. Ye who teams are omo qualify. Na interestingly na games are na what interest, much interest. Eye near omo bomb betimi qualify. Oh, the game between Young Africans and MC Algiers. Before that game, now already omo group no aye group A no. Al Hilal edi kan take the first spot no nti omo di kan qualify. Nti ne etwen ahe why na eba beka Al Hilal ho na oni na koye the two teams omo be fie e free that group no. Unfortunately for Young Africans, Seju omo ntimi amfa koto anyen kwai. And it was a game that they were looking forward to having that result. And last season, they reached all the way to the group, to the quarterfinals before losing out against Mamelodi Sundowns. Until now, they were so confident about chances of going to the next stage based on what they did last season. And Sergio had said how the stadium was jam-packed. But BIA failed. Yeah. But still, Younger and Timmy and had that opportunity. From CAF Confederations Cup finals 2 seasons ago to CAF Champions League quarter-finalist last season, this season, Sergio, acquire a group stage exit, and I think say it hasn't been a pleasant story for the team from Tanzania. But Sergio, yana she arafono say omo ye determined to get a result for game pempi no Sergio ya no munya because MC Alger, yes, at least omo ye team omo gi Champions League ne da Sergio way back 1976 ebedu maybe omo din atiada all both teams from Algeria. It has usually been the likes of JS Kabilimo, any USM Algiers, Omonomaba, and of course recently Yebenya CR Belouizdad and Constantine. But at least what MC Alger did that day, they just needed a draw just to avoid defeat, and they were able to get that maximum 1 point in no Muhiano. And Sergio, it was good enough to see them making it into the next stage of the CAF Champions League.
Okay.
For Ali against Orlando Pirates, it was just a mere exercise because, of course, say the port near the next stage, the quarter final draw na Sergio, and no more leverage kakra. So Sergio, say 8 teams ababe tuja from Group A, Yenya Al Hilal, and then MC Algiers. And Sergio, we munyina a qualify. Uko Group B, Yenya them going through, and of course, Oba Ali Group na Ali. Orlando Pirates is qualify, and of course Pyramid FC, Sundowns. And as I say, when we say Orlando Pirates, APJ Kakra. So, Tanzanian clubs, this season they are not there. Al Hilal is a North Africa, just by the blacks and yeah. So it's been the usual AS FAR, Ali, Esperance, Pyramids. So Sergio, you better be a quarter finals, we say not 3 of them. I said do semi-final.
Yeah.
So we say 2 of them Asia. Nebia, also 1 year like you are, we a black African country, no more from that's an all North African affair. So consistently, these are the reasons why they will always be dominating on the continent.
Now, ladies and downs, after taking a 1 goal lead,
yes,
now far about the taken. We no hope 1-1.
Yes,
one game.
Yeah, say before that game, no, now there were possibilities. Raja bet me qualify.
Yes.
Because now Omono 8 and Raja 5. Yeah. So Mamelodi Sundowns komu luzu game na Raja sha. Ebema points na ba be 8-8.
Yeah.
Afeni a share head to head no.
It is almost okay.
Yeah.
No more slow game.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper no delay.
Yes, they just wanted to make sure say Omo avoid defeat. Yeah. Because no the bema mania qualification. Wow, kasa home. And so what AS fans so na then atop of that group no. AS fans we say no more consistent in the CAF Champions League, but at least this time around they came last season. Now more person mo bowled to group stages, Omo ntimi anya. But this time around, they've went all the way to the group stages. Now omo compatriots Raja Casablanca and your group.
Okay.
And Ewo group and omo di kan enya qualification. So Sergio, each of them benya $900,000.
Okay. $900,000.
Yes.
This stage.
Yes. Okay. For just reaching the quarterfinals.
All right.
So Sergio, enuna mpempi na ye kana ye omo share football no so omo mani mbre no mo nye game yi.
Sure.
Because say imagine say one of our clubs bo na ya bo group stage we na call him. So Sergio, $900,000 is some good money. Imagine adia betimi ayama.
Good money.
Very very good money.
Okay.
North Africans in there.
Sergio, when you bring football no okay, it's got the ska mo di football mo.
Sergio, mo no serious.
Yeah.
Omo no more serious. That's say no ntina say o help financial rewards in eba nti yensu ye ma ye nimre.
Okay.
Niema ye standard of the game na dey empeja. Ni ehunya say ye clubs na dey de bia omo so omo wure mu nti eba ne say be ye nimunyam hyemaye. Apart from that to your clubs no be say nyeska no mo dia hwemo confederation so eno so Sergio list of the teams na ba be eno a enyimba Sergio terrible mistakes am ye pa the back line no ema Zamalek ehwemo by 3-1 now they needed that 3 points no to make sure say after so mo win Zamalek Al Masry soon drop a point but Sergio entimi anye yi Al Masry also won 3-1 so ama that group no those 2 Egyptians in there etimi anya that qualification and asek mi mo saya de Sergio Saturday no meka ha say mu group na they are chasing the second spot because mu group now USM Algiers USM Algiers
Okay.
So they needed the maximum 3 points against Orapa United from Botswana. Now Omuse making sure say ASC Giraffe from Senegal be falter. So ASC Giraffe lost. Emma Asek winning by 4 goals to Lenti. Ama money ASC Giraffe points ni koyepe. Afe goals advantage and head to head no. Akwa Asek afa. So Asek also etimenya qualification into the quarter-final of the Confederations Cup. Say Joe Confederation so I want to North Africa for now. Because CS Constantine, RS Bekani, USM Algiers, Zamalek and Al Masri. And say you around 5 to 6 of them who got Champions League and Confederation they be so say you African football can make club football I say ye bomb say
someone invest a lot.
That's it say you ye bomb until they be say you
say news
yeah
but we need 2 million 2.5
yes
3 million player
yes
no,
$70,000
a month.
Yes, a month.
That was
so no, Yatiada.
Yes.
Sejo, at least you some couple of brilliant performances from Ghanaian players over the weekend.
Yeah.
Brandon Thomas Asante when you some collapse be kakra aba over those periods aba Coach Otado ama collapse ama he scored a brilliant goal for Coventry City over the weekend and that goal ebeba betuja sejo ama he scored that goal against Bristol City. It was just a lay pass and the man how he connected the ball at the roof of the net it was very good. Sejo one boy Brandon Thomas Asante good ni sejo a classic goal no share Emma Coventry City.
Okay.
So that was the match winner, and the only goal a free game no.
Ball to be net from that angle.
From that angle, the roof of the net.
Wow.
Yes, from the onya that connection. One touch, one train.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah, who's a goalkeeper? Ne bang first point. Ti o di camp and say, "Share." Technique no be a goalkeeper na about buffer so.
Okay.
So he makes sure say power and so then eba ball and that was good enough to ensure say boy a many James man Augustine Boachi said you ni monitor that boy no runs for the boy also scored for Hamburg over the weekend against FC Cologne. Okay. He also scored for FC Cologne. But I said you very and one boy biana on also Sweden Michael Bedu. Also one movie to Plymouth Argyle. This season, yeah, and also he played around 80 minutes before say ye no free, but they lost. Omo league. Say you couple players now. Thomas Partey mungina feature. Tarek Lamptey played around 7 minutes. Obemu second half in that game for Brighton and Hove Albion. Nyomoko winning against Manchester United. No Kamal. Say you Kamal Dino so or woman injury behano kakra. Obenya long stay off the pitch, but I think say he's back. Even share that game against Manchester United. Yeah. He was the boy that Ruben Amorim was commenting about. Say now or take your more backline up. Lenny Yoromo, any some of the Manchester United defenders, finding it difficult to tackle him. And I think say March, Chad World Cup qualifiers. Those are the boys we need to keep a close eye on. Mohamed Kudus featured for West Ham, but unfortunately went against Crystal Palace. Said you Jeffrey Schlopp so Obabaku. But you man a chance.
No, I'm ready to play. Man can say a man a chance. Say Oba ne a man a chance. And no decide is all mobile.
That's it. Said you
say the man a chance.
Said you consistently said ye we feature honum. Said you honestly unheard of. Obejuno I won't tears here. Because there are some countries who league be as a normal leverage. Ebia ye benya disciplinarian bia ebia on found say obo La Liga na obo Premier League obetimi amobio, but there are some leagues bia obo consistently you need to be part of your national team. But of course send ye
ready. Why not go blame say
so the
Black Stars CID go with me room but on ready to play.
And only asem no say you La Liga Inaki Munso featured for Bilbao. Abdul Momin said, "Yo, that boy has been consistent. Like it's so unfortunate about Black Stars, when Timia Nyani who too much, Bekaida mistake by Emma Angola share no. As a Binumu say be a deep in confidence. But said you, Okora Vallecano consistently the PR ɔkɔm team no and Sergio one boy bi a me nso me hu say yɛnyɛ fair team kakra Emmanuel Jesse ɛwɔ Empoli from Spezia he was captaining them Spezia call relegation na Empoli tono at a point na Tata Masika call coach for the Black Stars no money call up but after CK coaches on mabani nyina Sergio but consistently Sergio on also call Italian Serie A de bia uno nti ema to de bia collapse no to de bia manfo eka oko French Liga Elisha Osu any Gideon Mensah so feature but unfortunately they lost Dede Ayew Sergio on also Le Havre obopa I think say one of the reasons manfo kase yen reconsider no for the Black Stars call up now in that game now yene Chad any Madagascar eba bebono Augustin Bochi medical kan Ernest Nyama also came in the second half for Olympic Lyon oko Belgium Mohamed Fousseni mo for USG you saw Christopher Bonsu for Genk when they won by 2-1 Francis Abu also Onyebi Bonanse but Lawrence Ajikum has always been the man about midfield oko Circle Brugge na omo mienu ne bopa but yana Lawrence Ajikum mum enyebi bopa chen Francis Abu but Francis Abu no de bia onya call up for Black Stars of the recent times so oko taking so you saw Jerome Opoku also featuring for Istanbul Basaksehir they won by 2-0 Alexander Jiko also featured for Fenerbahce they won by 4-0 Kingsley Schindler oko Switzerland so Atizigi and Stefan Ambrosians Emma from teams in Galen Jonas Ajeti Ibrahim Osman also came in the second half for Netherlands for the team final Netherlands League so Sergio these guys obia feature so ye monitor mo copy match yebebo the World Cup qualifiers Sergio Novak also nkonya kaka 3 set wa chere say hiri leheka onyonya nti say you do the business end of the game quarter final yes you do the business end and Sergio I was really happy for Alexander Zverev very very happy for him Oni Ugo Humbert even though lose one of the set in there but he was able to move through Coco Gauff also showing say after winning the US Open on Tinder or twice so say obetimi a win Australian Open this time around obekaya Naomi Osaka yebi or win Australian Open US Open you wura afifoforo no sa win Australian Open meje de say no ne one of the things Coco Gauff ehenim so be ye hu adwuma ewo this season oka Australian Open na ekoso no of course Sergio Ghana Premier League no eba so enwa yenya interesting results I was really happy for Kwame Poku
local stories episode 102
yes
okay episode 102
what was now okay text media among focus here for no Black Stars
oh yes
what was among for I shall say so no crowd there about Black Stars no pain during CK time no you did not call some of the games even in South Africa
Kwame Poku all she goals but you see you wasteful
and there was one chance bia
chances no Poku no then match bia na benya chances
eno kre asema wo kan de eno kre asema wo kan
do na bogu na de ba ko bitu
yeah where the frequency now there were some chance or the car a bit me man numbers na koso kwa chain the way nya no I agree with you
all the same me bona baso
yeah
nye omo nyina na free awon ne ba
yes
we team be performance be before so far say how many goals for
on 5
goals
yes you go know she breeze
Abrante be say friend Samuel Atakumi Gold Stars I don't know no more money din bebre and I know okosha hat-trick
yes
na nam so boko to continue kwa buku na Atakumi so Gold Stars also say goals pa and now come hat-trick against Accra Lions
was it yen goal kill race no unten who double figures by say bebo first round say even na Faisal Chawete and an lead the line or lead the goal king or chat no for Nations FC and ana Amwa so Edinechi yes Sergio Samuel Atakumi ayade but ade Kwame Poku no and also say abaso body yes in as much as say our small team no relatively no Sergio Kwame Poku ni oye no so ese abaso body
na owura kotokom jiwi ka kra bia na push bi ba adesa omo ba bia enye kotoko ne hatufuka ozo bo mo
I agree with you say ese abone ntakra no ne man
jiwi ka kra bia na push usa
yes Emmanuel Nchi ba kotoko na nze yen no nya Black Stars scholar so Seju enu so
Tell Dr. Franco Naro that he should give us a break. Does he know the number of us who cry and don't eat when Arsenal lose a game? Seju, we're going through a lot. Even my girlfriend broke up with me because of the fact that I support Arsenal. Francis, anyway, if you tell me, and Abba, Francis, your girlfriend, on this serious. No, I'm saying no, person, Jow, Dada. No, they go for Arsenal. Now, Jaye, the first support Arsenal. And I'll be been to Zako Kana.
Yes, you be a girl that's your Janos, your who has an auntie and yan obeying.
I do not book you who has an auntie. That's not their man. The opposite in the Bianga, a Becano Bako. General Awa Mohammed should come and pay me back. He made me trust him and invested my coins in the CAF Confederations Cup and Champions League games. Spain Boga. Also, Branabe Tuanaka.
And I'm in the command and one catcher.
One can know.
And I'm in free stadium. Never
and Robert Chimwa.
Spain Boga.
A car one quan, Nanga Debia near do no jai betting. No, they wouldn't so open. A conunqua, Debia, you.
I know many didn't come off. Or quite a comment to us, Gakopena, means to me free stadium, you didn't come. One Cassan.
Okay, our. Mami ni nkomo kakra. Beba afi local source no kwa na yede bremo. Okay, the police and driver's case was during the COVID time. The driver was trying to explain why he was out at the time he wasn't supposed to be, and the policeman was like, your argument has fallen down flat. All right. Eti nana bobi ansa anyway abre nana me ko ba that video no minya ka mani be gene ya kai kakra nsema me di kan e kan e fa police na o ka kire no say the argument no a fall flat no. Lawe Alaji is it Lawe or lawyer Baba Musa Aguna Swedro una di we and so abre Alaji is it lawyer Baba Musa Aguna Swedro me ko ba na mahwe wo so Asemia di Abbey any other messages. Ba Malamus, the Don Footer, also the Ewahana others, baby. Yeah, call me what Scientific Herbal Hospital. Na ya kwa chinkumokakra. Yeah, ba, dia kenyina kwa miki at the local source din chichimono. For messages no ebra. WhatsApp videos no and so yeah, kwa ba. Kwachi
General.
It is saying
Nyame adum general.
Idinagopo asepa. On a dock and a nam. Yeah. The name wo ni mo bebre ma yen
Sure, general.
Da mo be bia no munya kakra. The be twetwa ho se mo amuni bia.
And the be jaba.
Mbo jaga akuru ho. All right.
Because yan me say squad dey any o maso e wa ha pa.
Yes, e krepa. Yenti we na mo dey bre.
Right. General me da say abusuafo ni what Scientific Hospital yesanso anymore dey hia Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ye wo yeni Adansura Bank dey animhwe enkran so ye wo mile 7 Achimota mile 7 be Janet Konda no da bi me ka say we are changing the dynamics of herbal treatment e Ghana ha yenye ba bia akwa ubegina asekan so e na o maame e na o papa na ofia ba efo mpa cho yenye saade ni bi wo ho yenye spirituality ni spiritualism wo ho e purely medication and afi purely diagnostics ni ye wo yaso ye oba ye be ye lab ye be hwe omu gem sabi ojunso mu wajanai mu ye be twa scan de ye e wa yasabia kese ni nyina no oba ni what Scientific Hospital yenso ye e wa ha Ewo Kumasi Atonsu Monaco Junction and Ankran so mile 7 pressure na ha wo stroke akan to demo anase diabetes esichire yare awo ho nsem na ha mo awarefo okasa na pampan boni de achire halitosis ulcer typhoid and now prostate na yekese ama Dow Johnson tentem ye de ahomato be memu akanwakoma to yem eyi ni what Scientific Hospital ye ma wadro keke ye ma wadro no na ye san achire waduane e wose udie ebre wose udie die ni se udie ni nyina no oba ya so ya eye ho adwuma ye wo Kumasi number ni 0244 087687 0244 087687 0244 087687 mo amaba ya so ye mudi ho adanse sɛ sɛnea wode teɛ yɛ a wobɛba yɛahyeɛ no ɛnyɛ saa nso na wobɛsan de akɔ da biara nso yɛba a yɛwɔ nneɛma bi yɛbɛkyerɛ wɔ yɛn lifestyle yɛaka kyerɛ mu sɛ yare ahodoɔ a nansen ɛreba yɛ soɔ no dodoɔ na majority of them no yɛn lifestyle yɛdidie sɛdeɛ ɛsi bɔ yɛ berɛ a nsanom ne adeɛ afei mframa a yɛhome ansa na naturally wonyini nyina na yare ahodoɔ a which comes with age no nso ba no ne nyinaa nso yɛaka ho asɛm wɔ ha anɔpɛ bɛdi nkɔmmɔ kakra de yɛfa stroke anwodwo anasɛ mubuo yare ho stroke nso akɔyɛ yare baako a ɛha yɛn Ghana hanom yi paa na afei yɛn part of this world no ɛne yɛn setting sɛdeɛ nneɛma siteɛ no stroke yare a ɛha yɛn titiriw ne mmarima na stroke yare no yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ mmienu paa na yɛwɔ na obi bɛbusa sɛ ade na berɛ bi ya na stroke yare tanya mmarima ɛnɛ wobɛte ho ase wɔ hɔ yie paa wowɔ pressure wowɔ diabetes wowɔ kidney problem na wanhwɛ entreaty wanhwɛ ho asɛm anka a ɛbɛtumi agya stroke yadeɛ no wa wotaa nom nsa bebree wotaa nom cigarette bebree lifestyle ne saa deɛ ma wɔ yi a hwɛ ne yie ɛsiane sɛ wanhwɛ yi a stroke ɛda w'anim ɛretwɛn ɛsiane sɛ bi a wobɛnom cigarette a na afei liver anaasɛ ɔbrɛboɔ no ayɛ kɛseɛ ayɛ enlarge na afei akɔkɔfa liver cirrhosis de abrɛw liver na yɛ cancerous anaasɛ bi a saa nneɛma wɔ nyina tumi lead o ɛde okɔ stroke yare no sɛdeɛ maka no oba yɛwɔ ischemic stroke wɔ hɔ saa ischemic stroke no stroke yare no nyinaa esi anaasɛ hyɛ aseɛ wɔ yɛadwene mu enti nipa wadwene no yɛ a control ni padua no system no nyinaa no sɛ kɔba sɛ kyimato bi ba mu a ɛhɔ ɛna yɛ ana saa de no ɛde ba enti ne adi mu akɔtene mogya a pass through yɛn system no free akoma no pɔmpe ba nipadua no baabia no ebi nso kɔ adwene no bi enti bu hɔ no mu a na ebia ne lifestyle aduane a wɔdie ne nneɛma nsanom ne adeɛ enti no ebi a wa build cholesterol ɛwɔ nipadua no mu kae na hyɛ ne nso cholesterol nyɛ cholesterol bia ɛna ɛnyɛ ma nipadua no yɛwɔ high density lipoprotein cholesterol yɛwɔ low density lipoprotein cholesterol yɛwɔ deɛ ɛboa nipadua no ɛna yɛwɔ deɛ ɛmoa nipadua nti nyɛ cholesterol kɛkɛ bia na ɛde yare brɛ wɔ but sɛ ɛkɔba sɛ bia cholesterol build wɔ wadwene mu bi ntiri ne mu anaasɛ bia nneɛma bi ɛkɔ blɔke ɛwɔ wadwene ne mu a ɛwɔ sɛ mogya ntimi di afurusa no ɛpɔmpe ne san kɔba na sɛ ɛkɔsi kwan a na ama ɛyɛ akɔse ɛyɛ ischemic stroke no ɛba saa no a and the most common type of stroke a happen when nipadua nim then also se sisa no a ɛyɛ na se yɛ treat ama ho atɔ no ɛyɛ na wo chances na ɛyɛ very high sɛ wo betumi asa atɔ no regain or strength ɛna yɛwɔ hemorrhagic stroke a ɛno na yɛ na ehu no ɛno deɛ sɛ kɔba sɛ bi a entiri ne mu si wadwen mu na sɛ mogya no pɔmpe na anya kwan ama a deɛ bɛyɛ ansɛ ɛpae na leakage aba adwene ne mu ɛhɔnom na yɛ ana ehu na ɛhɔ no so normally obu ɔno ma sɛ kana saa no a ɛnkyɛ na ɔbɛn na dakam na enti bre bi ɛka sɛ sradenam o lifestyle exercise yɛnyi sika exercise sorry no patet no pom at least 15 minutes before say obo akogu nsu ana so be dware na watimi asori akọ adwuma eno ya ade a eboa ni padua ne ye paafu aduane a wodie cigarette ensa ene saa ne mene nyina no da bi etufu say yenhwe ne ye brobo mu ye pesa say saa ne ma we kan bi ene kofa yare ahodo e de brayen se dem di ka kan no o diabetes o pressure o kidney problem anase o liver problem na se wanhwe anum aduro betimi aboa wo saa kwan no so a ne nyina betimi agyaw stroke ibie o wa otanya tiare pa no enye so sorry ano afa aduro bi na onom ebia na pressure ene cause because pressure cause ra symptom ba ko a eda adi woni padua nim eye severe headache enti nhya se nkofa aduro bi se metia mia menua bi tie ne kofa aduro we no anom the can check your pressure e wo higher ben facility bia ben health facility bia ne emre ema waduro betima kama na say betimi minimize pressure amanda ba fuma no achi no na afi omo de wato aduro so ahwe bia amana koye nti saade a wa hwe ya obuhwefo ma o sorry ne be ye den bia na stroke na edija wo ni what scientific hospital ye Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction enkran so ye o ma 7 achimota ma 7 be Janet Konadan no number ni bia me 0244 0876 0244 087687 yare bi te say multiple sclerosis any stroke symptoms na esse enti obo no ma ne de ne multiple sclerosis onim ba ne ma no stroke aduro to nipa no be no ma wontimi emma ne mu so a ne nyina ba ni what scientific hospital nya brani adaje de mfidie hwew ne hu se ode ne yesei ansa ne ehu aduro a ye betimi e de ma Dr. Paul ha eti meje ma Dr. Paul so na oba ya so ya enura hodo a de boa e de hwe stroke yade no ono so ne de hu komo kakra enti wo fie a no hu se ahaban we aduaba we aduane we eyade a udi a one ebetimi a prevent stroke boboyare no emposa bampo a kakra nso betimi aye ofia betimi dia hwe na wa regain your strength no Dr. Paul so asum na ono so ahwe honom ede amai.
That's right.
Dr. Paul
Sergio
my ento nkai
yo Sergio me san che o tie for na
ojo so pa
me da o masen so
nka wo de ba ko no di kan a okay wo do be sori a e we free na bia ana manfo atamu pa
na
eti we
me do mo so pa ne o do so nkwa ya mo yiche na emum aya mo nka mo ho se de meta kan so mo fa omo ho meja ni wa scientific clinic fa ho beja keke na de bia ya hwehwe o nipadua ni mo ma se de bia yare bi mo mpafuru mu ya fre bi cerebrovascular accident eno na ya de ba fam beto ne de se stroke no ya se eye accident enti yetime tu obi yetime tu akra o mfie baako sanso ne betime ato panyina wo mfie aduokono 90 eto obi a betime aba se ebi kura family line no stroke a volume na wasro wo mo family ni menti so otie mi a ne ma ba ko menu bi a ya bobo so se nipa wo hot men ta anye no aya na won so afo so se obejaye na hwe bibi ti se nipa wo nta ennom nsuo se de ye wa hayi fefefe ya ifa cha ya na eno so timi lead to stroke pa ade ba ko ye dangerous ne se cholesterol ne sha se cholesterol na form plaque e wo nipadua wontininim na cerebrovascular ya ba besi accident bi ba besi entininim clot bi plaque bi a abibia clot bi a moja aboto atimi si ontini ne kwan ba bia moja ne fa ontini ma akwa kopia adwenenim na chese a stop wa adwen e ma remfisa wa adwen no na dwumadie ne se ebetimi ama wonsa so ebetimi ama watimi atu 9 ebetimi ama wakasa ebetimi ama onipadua no watimi aye movement wadwen na control no nti se wadwen na moja bi aboto akosi kwan na wadwen na gya adwuma ye sa fa na gya na adwuma ye no na me friend se wa paralyze wadwodwo nti sa anwodwo ye yare ensuro ne pi ba suro de ewudi suro ne one ye no eno ne hia me se medical tu fu se nka asori anopa o de tena on paso mpre ho nsori na bo wa basa be se aduonu num 25 times so bo wa beti ho no be 25 times ba bia ya check pressure no bo ho kakra o de bo ho kakra sa moja ne be split na moja bia aboto ahase nane ba bia check pressure na o wi a doctor so wonsa ya wota check ehwesa wo home e wo wonsa ba bia de wo chebo no ho so betimi de wonsa ntia na bo ho kakra sa be 20 times or prevent stroke. Just simple thing. We are fancy kakra gu ni pedua na serve as electrolyte. E man so fa ade ba kwa ye use wo ya so ye pa. Me betu for say won so be use bu ofie. Na stroke ne chewa tumrika bra ni wa scientific clinic because the scientific way of healing no e down so no ene ade e friend turmeric. Me pa cho so you be a omu yedu unnecessary mudru a wohwe mu anya sa na oni padua ne te a eye stroke bi na efrefre wo no untini no be sisi plaque be banti turmeric manensa enkan ho adentia turmeric contains ade bi efrene curcumin. Curcumin is the best antioxidant na say the best phytonutrient a etimi release and say etimi prevent stroke the best eno na wasro pa ti curcumin ye hwehwe mu ne ye ko hu dodo na so ewo turmeric mu the turmeric ben turmeric tree din e friend osono akekaduro ani yellow e ma na dodo na anim si here skin care product ba ya na ne dwumadie pa ne se nkebe ro ani padua na akwa clean tini mu fin na ba bonten ti wo ka banku a fa bi ka banku no na ani ma yellow ono amo a fa bi no amo no na ani ma yellow sanso na wo didi a wotimi hwe kakra bi de fraduane no wotimi de frabins ensuo na wanom nemum ye turmeric e baba ya de sronko ama ye mema ene ma ye wo fie na bibia ye sronko fefefe before then no tie me say so pe ba bia odo ni padua ne beja na ni padua no enya stroke ni mpo ayewa prevention is better than cure. All right, but I didn't bury you to recover and was scientific clinic. Quite fast, you know. You use alternative way. You use herbal way and the right treatment. Brand new scientific clinic. Yen say kidney, yen say liver. You are be only pediatric. We are be in every or you are so at waso. I'm only pediatric stroke na yono. Your money in free the pediatric kama. What you turmeric eba ya dear beside you. Your teeth for no pay asem. And answer your power massem. So you are dear strong could be a yes, send a power of your pie. A dear the be right nipaduanim na the chrono. A bit me aqua could 2 year nim hoshi. A member Sam so member Sam your wiki pa. A toda emblem movie beer and fan share drone 10 times. A toda beer ya nay atrinum qua. Dear connected to the brain. A too fast. I'm our adrenal and I working in this rohono or prena hododo. Inti opa set a calm it down. No relax a pa. He has a car coming come. Na car coming no, ye benya free turmeric. We are now the ginger account when you benya free ginger. The car coming from turmeric, ginger from ginger. Now all the chili pepper joining. We stroke prevention cranny as I am. Obano ni atenka na funo emu ya kesia. We hear car coming, we hear ginger, we hear chili, like open from chili pepper. Into chili pepper ma konti antiano. Not just about fa ginger akekadro no afa turmeric a beer teaspoon each and a beer no the warm water adi nka afrafra kakra na kan ho o ka mu ne bisimu sanso na office ne bisi nchen wo de nom ne sa akeke na study wo mem asem no ma ho ba 3 weeks study wo mem asem no wo yo ba so apese de wafu no e kase sitie no study hwa de na sanso hwa o kala especially so yo bia ya kokwa. So you need vitamin C supplement and so near such and simple. I see. Do here natural vitamin C supplement. A food to so you call out there. This will be beer or tea. I have on time fresh yogurt. And also boah free of fumu kama. And by my side, there a stroke beer and my so tea and what scientific herbal.
Clinic. Okay.
Mame fire number into the abusua number no any here baby will be a friend any come ya be how be na wo hu some pressure stroke diabetes ulcer typhoid fraying number is 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 oh abrocha betimi a WhatsApp and yedin komo wait me the health records be bia Sunday na to ho na mo enso e dia ma e wa ha
ye beta masipa ni what kwachi and afi Dr. Paul munkasa no me miensen emfra and what my free or turmeric ginger and afi chili pepper right okay until now the anopa their friends will say that warm water na watcha wata no nompa na ebepeja yi kama pa and so the amamo emra so say kwa miki at the local source no ebreyen kwa miki the local source no ebebreyen kwa miki at the local source no ebebreyen na bidafo nyina enso transe na fei ya biebie efie nsem no enso emu ede amamo. I waited for our submission to know what he will say about Dr. Ogum. Even though he talked about Kumasi Asante Kotoko's game, he didn't commend the coach in any way. The way our called doctor names when Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost 4 consecutive games, calling him Kumasi Ten Hag. Why is he not giving him another name now? The man has won 7 out of 8 games and drawn 1, conceding only 3 goals. What is he now? Awal Mohammed, Kumasi and Slot. Mr. Wusu, the way every man at Accra and so Abeka Yensa and Anope message we send Mr. na Mima Awal. And so I can't the all can and so at the FA home. My name is George from Peve in the Volta region. I need a serious help from you, please. I was involved in a motor accident from last year, and I need to buy medicine. What is prescribed for me to? About Korea, quite free. I braille be na fi. I shall say debut. Cologne, Germany. Everybody will be na much as say. I mean, who 3-4 messages. If not for the local Black Stars caller, for Faisal Tawate. A couple of weeks ago, he will have had double numbers by now. He missed a couple of chances. Nana Kojo, Nations FC, Fisio, and a way and so a brain. Okay, don't also can Black Stars call up. Unyae, a Faisal Chawata. A couple of weeks ago, he would have had double numbers by now. He missed a couple of chances. Abranti call up Nona Ama. And also Abanesa and also goals super. Nana Kojo, a Nations FC, Fisio. Kwame Mickey na etisɛn
nyame adom ho yɛ nanso ɛ
yakɔpa adom Kwame Rasta me so me ho ɛyɛ pa
de nyame ase
ne deɛ na ɔbɔbɔ no kakra de brɛ yɛn
nsɛm kakra bi wɔ hɔ a yɛbɔbɔ na yɛde ba most of them in the Ghana Premier League the first round no abane wie na the first round abane wie no yɛn gye ahome yɛ san so betoa so nti match day 1 in the boy no yɛ butu no no masan so ame abo de afio nti has ebe san so ene Bazake Holy Stars na abo ka say first game no has Lucy or Crash Sports Stadium yɛ de ho nsɛm awodo de beba fa Ghana Premier League no ho na yakɔ Black Stars and so ahead of World Cup qualifying games awodo a yɛ bɛbɔ nyema GFN put in place ahead of Ghana and a Chad and then Ghana, Madagascar. Venues Ben and I say venue Ben about a game no any other news and a day back.
Okay. My into I ready.
What do you know my mission same free the Black Stars of Ghana. Black Stars the mission same free are not just say who be say the new Black Stars Management Committee no any obia portfolio and I say Jumedia ye dey show monsa omoba be didi aboa Ghana say be World Cup ye ba be ko Ghana ye betimi akobi and I say World Cup e ba be ko so Ghana betimi akobi wo mu chairman Black Stars Management Committee no chairman Mr. and I say Dr. Ransford Abbey we executive council member on na be chair sa committee ni Jumedie ni say obe engage government no any other stakeholders said the BSC Kasem and in Yeme Bia was a binding the support at the time a Black Stars a chip piano, Dr. Ransford Abbey and a bit disage Jumediano. Sansona Mr. Stephen Apia, one of your former captain, one of you Jumedian say, one and a bit focusing on player relations and as a player relation, and no obitima focusing on and so as a player, yet you inside the friend, no player no problem, and they quite faster selected a quality players to Mabisia kind of man, and also a new Jumedie. Mr. Samuel Abuobiri, one a chairman and the man a RFA, Greater Accra Regional South Executive Council member. One on Mr. Moses Amapaka, one mu Jumedia, one more Eba Bedino say, or me responsible for a year operations and match day activities and one more essential sponsorships and as a sponsors any partners any other a year one more boam and my Black Stars Jumedia konkani nyina o metimi etu sa na mo no and the man Mr. Richard Insenchire one also a year summates one club no president no one also so obeye ni Jumedia ni say special duties and one day ashenensa we a year Black Stars Management Committee one Jumedia no but woman name Black Stars Management Committee na wienum intenyan say wo mesanso anemi tax force no ebe committee a ebe between Ghana government and the Ghana Football Association wo mo so dwumedie so mbeboa said the beya in shishie bia and was management committee ni ye and nyema bia also mo put in place bia and my Black Stars modimbo betima konkan na Ghana yetima qualify ko World Cup no wo mo so responsibility no yakwa CAF asoye edifa Black Stars ho a obeka me na betu just Ghana Football Association wo ma trokrata de akwa koma aya CAF say World Cup qualify game e baba against Chad on the 17th of March no one besa sa kensi no koso Cape Coast Sports Stadium but Cape Coast Sports Stadium situation no enye papa Abraka Lances board ekwa inspection no e wo honom enimani ye no wo ma engage National Sports Authority na wo mpesa mu siesie eye Cape Coast Sports Stadium no serbia kensi no ye betima kobo e wo Cape Coast Sports Stadium instead of see babo sa kensi no e wo Accra Sports Stadium but ye wia insisi ne say wo mo so me invite CAF ama CAF baba inspect e Cape Coast Sports Stadium no serbia metimi agiatum na Ghana ye World Cup qualifying game no yetimi abo e wo hom yento so transfer window no 2 days more na ye close transfer window no for second round no na ye close na che say ye close dia na che so bi ntimi sign player bi abiom this league no etimi aba na wie ye one more remind the club say Wednesday and you're closing and until so we team now per player not just way in where you Premier League now year bono sounds sort of Division 1 sounds so and a year Women's League and a RFS no wamusuli gomboni nano and on the sanshi shewe and so a team a day aba yet was so about that stories and national teams and you do ni choma black maidens one more echo camp aqua prepare the den ahead of a year qualifiers at Dabomo and so enim apart from eno and to be a coach and so at the man at 23 coach Kasim Mingle one also be shasiem I can be players and also and chance or best corona or best selected players are also a best company say although you said any a year matches be done at 23 no and in battle or so person chance and tem said the beer or bet me and your players are one more quality no so no metime sia kan e de ama team no and so a chinam and FIFA badges no ababe dread de ma referees one more and say omo enya FIFA badges no shane so say 22 referees and I say no ye de badges no e baba bomb na badges no emu no say and CTM Ghana Football Association chemu a emu 10 e center referees emu 10 e assistant referees emu baako every futsal ref emu baako futsal referee baako beach soccer referee and a baako enso ye video assistant referee and only sisia say wo metimi aya wo de e bebema eye referees no edachina na fe ye Ghana ye referees awodo ni nyina no wo mo e badges no ho ensam no ye toasom e wo Ghana Premier League matches awodo enso etimi eba so na matches eba so weekend no ye sha say week last round of matches no say NC ekoye Kumasi Asante Kodoko etenefie etimi edinkunim ebo omli game a wo so eboye enso ho nemom after the first round no eba na wie no first round no de ba na wie no say NC ekoye timwa away oya ade pa timwa away oya ade e has of work wo mo ebo moden etimi ewini 4 games ewo away 4 games and we win here away second team Bobo Kwa ye friend Mediama womo so win 3 games away third team Kumase Asante Kotoko womo so win 3 games away and other games no anasa other teams no and so etwato so sa team a wotrefie edinkunim and so pa our first round no baby ni Gold Stars omo trefie 7 games and home home games no womo 7 Heart of Lions trefie 6 Bechem 6 and a Kotoko and so 6 games home after the first round say na table no esikoye baby ni Gold Stars in the D kind with 33 points and on the top here our Ghana Premier League in Timoto Sumienu a Nations FC with 32 points and the second the Tosumiensa a Asante Kotoko 31 points and 9 a Heart of Lions 30 points a Num a House of Oak 29 points that is a top 4 no kwaye baby any Gold Stars Nations Kotoko Heart of Lions has etosu enum womo ambato fomu bechem tosu nsia mediaman so enwotwe eye Samates Bazake Holy Stars enso toso nkono Brekum Chelsea edu Vision FC 11th position sanso enna eye 12th position Eduana Stars inso atreman etoso 13th position Young Apostles enya 14th and Dreams enya 15th position team some the relegation after first round eye Karela 14 points Lagos City 14 points and na Bobo Kwa friend Accra Lions and some etwa to
Nations and anya away wins obia.
Yes.
Yeah, anya has.
Nations. Anya 5 wins. Yes. Yeah, man has. Oh, sorry. A nation and a botry. And Nations and anya away win pass. Sorry, General Medasi for the correction. General, no say the city of Ghana ye Premier League in ho. Na yen twasum afa yen someone coaches awodo wo me di 2 jam e de fa Premier League in ho. Say and ye di kan shase. Ye de ni be kire ye match course so Golden City Park. Golden City oba complaining about officiating so many times. So me did say referees no bibi show mu trim wo mo ba eye Golden City Park na che say wo mo the results no asho mu bottom and wo mo de eba eye Golden City Park. Oba complaining game wo mo boy wo mo chema nya de wo mo de complain be ka come Ghana Football Association e de fa referee a ko gina ntema wuli clue modern ba wo mo gidie se ankoye samobodo ameno wo se referee bia baba bia besisio mo wono sabe obeka officiating de wo mo person ye ni bia no wo mo enfanye no
complaining the referee I don't want to know his name with the scoreline. I'm satisfied with the 3-1 point but the officiating really bad. I'm someone that I don't complain about officiating. officiating. But this time around, I'm complaining. They can sanction me. I don't mind. I'm complaining. The referee, I don't want to know his name. Because you can't officiate. How can it's the beauty of the game? How can the football be beauty with this officiating? Why? What's wrong with us? Breaking jersey. What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm asking. What's wrong? I don't complain about officiating, but this time around I'll do that. I don't want to know the assistant and the center man. I don't want to know their names. But if they continue to do this, they'll collapse Ghana football. I'm telling you the truth.
Why a coach and then man Brekum Chelsea was a referee in it was to say yeah Ghana football a big boo because of referees officiating I course Abraham Maul clue Okajinan 54th referee yes Salome are blessed when we share my game and so etimi ekoso yet was referees are Ojinan and I say a coach on Usujira a day Emma Bobo kwa ya day Emma a year Macas Mediama when your son can be no ni bibia ka the course will be an obian said ye na ACTA.
There isn't any impression so far that there isn't anything I'll say about my impression about the game. What happens is what we also, you were there also. So what happens is what we also.
Okay, thank you.
Some pious Gura, where coach at the Emma Midiama Sporting Club, one also edited after the game, yet also I will match a course away in say Coach Aristica was his sabre the place in the idea park. Quite know what to do from Doma to a year in say. I quite be near Combi and affected Timno, Momo and Timena resource, Momo Epe.
Your team here only started play from the artificial. Our team not training one training from the artificial, and it's difficult from the player from accommodation. Also, it's the long distance from the here. I starting 3 o'clock morning when I am coming yesterday 5 o'clock. Before one day I took the management my program, but the management not help me to my program. Your team here only started play from the
Coach Aristica, Ninsamodi Tujam, Abraham, Abanewiano, Gazelle coach Edema, Bobo Kwa, Basake Holy Stars. Also, GDS a ghost scoring and a problem, but Omu Jumayepa.
And the last touches is our problem, and it's something that we have to address. If you were with us the day before yesterday and yesterday, you could see that I have separated. I do what we call individual session for specific positions, especially with our crosses. Finishing. That is where we have problems. I was happy this match scored a goal today because yesterday he was doing it right and he had the goal. Prince Opoku was doing it right, but today he decided to change his style of play, and that is what is causing us. So to me, it is not about threats; it's about the last touches or the how we need to place ourselves in order to get the balls into our opponent's net. That is what we need to work on, and I cannot stop. Once they are ready to learn, I will continue to do it until we get it right. Okay.
Gazelle coach a day Emma Bazake only stars on somebody tuja after the game and so no would we need check game across in Suatra Honso and I'm a Nuru on also complaining officiating was officiating a course referee Munya dear Debbie Munya dear Modimono our fompa.
What the referee was doing and you open it out officiated the young come was him, but who and the infantry and two people for the ball. This one was clearing, and he even had the ball and the north. And even there are some, I don't want to talk about officiating because I don't feel that it was good enough, so we should book it behind our time. I'm just going to concentrate on the team and see the way I can improve their performance. But I think that it was as far as the referee is concerned, it's all bad.
Wey ayen someone a coach Amenuru coach Edema Carello did to the and the Sinason was a sabre pressure will place in the sudo pressure now about place and so munya victory and so I will home no but say victory no abadie abema place in modebono akoye.
I think like we talked the other time, I told you that the team is creating chances. All that is left is we to score goals. So gradually, whatever my head coach did with them is what is manifesting, and today we have won the game. I think we have not been winning games at home. So you could see that there was pressure on us to win the game, and lo and behold, we were able to win it. So as we have won the game, now they are going to set up and play their normal game, because there was too much pressure on us today because we have not been winning games. I think we've won about 9 games at home and we have not won. So basically, they are humans. That is what is going to happen. But I believe that after this game, things will start flourishing and we will come back to our winning ways.
Wey a coach, assistant coach, Edema Bobo Kwe finish to Atraman. Asat now, their supporters rebu a full coach, ya precopa ye, but management in your Mukasaso Munyabotre, and farmer coach them, Obetima Sanyama Ede Ama Club. No, how's the work? Equina 1 point. Coach Ouattara, also you okay with the 1 point?
We repeat, but we want to win today, but unfortunately we can't score. We didn't create more chances. We create 1 or 2, but unfortunately we didn't play well to score. But no problem. We take the point. Well, he's the man to create all the chances for us. 1-on-1 today is off. He didn't play well. He lose some balls. I think for every player, sometimes things like that can happen. But he's not a bad player. Today the team didn't go well for him. That's the only one. But I think the goalkeeper, the Samates, do well. For 1 or 2 chances we created, we want to score, particularly the last ball. We are expecting Asamoah Boateng can score, but unfortunately the goalkeeper take it. And the defense also disturb us in the midfield. We can't play well the way we want to play, but it's okay, 1 point. No, we create something to create a space for Hussein and Ramsey. But it doesn't work well in the first half. In the second half also we lose some balls. I don't know what happened, but I'll talk to the boys.
Some coach Ouattara coach and the Macras of Okodia to the first run up and Okonya 1 point. Na Christopher Enin and I say Wakoso Samates my brother Nuru Nuru Oja Jumedi was only disappointed with 1 point or Tenefie Etiminyaye.
Really, you could count the chances we got and the chances they got. We were more on attack, but unfortunately in football that's how it is. It's draw, lose or win. So since being my first game, we'll go to the blackboard, do something to bounce back early as possible. Not really. Since being my first game, I will really appreciate the boys. They did a very great job. We work according to plan. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a goal. So don't forget, we still have a return game in Accra. So anything can happen. Yeah, Afu was recovering from a slight injury when he came from the national team. So we have to manage him.
Wey some coach Christopher Enin Samates for coach Odi Tuja Kumasi Asante Kodoko de say in from a pam and a air bomb and for team no coach Ogum was this a place in desire no I was true desire say win game no was true and they play role more share was you create training grounds class say the place in training e see kosoro and no can be no be much more na papa no mo she go so.
I think it's all about the desire to play. I mean, the desire to play. It's all about the desire to play. Their desire levels have gone up. Their attitude towards training, everything, have actually gone up. So I think that's one of the main reasons why we are seeing what we are seeing.
Prosperity Ogum, a coach, Edema Kumasi, Asante Kodoko. Chances and a Kodoko Nyan, Kosi Comtimi share a vision for Kabebre. Okasai, and for chances are Kodoko Nyan during the game anymore.
I mean, it was all about focus. I think when we went up by 4, they dropped the intensity. When we went to the changing room, I told them that we need to play the same way we played when we started the game. And they promised to do that. But then when we came, I mean, I saw that they've still lost their focus. But then the most important thing is that we've won. And I'm also happy that most of the patterns that we do at training, we have seen them in the game. And it's a positive sign for the team, and it's good for team confidence.
Prosper Nete Ogum, head coach, and the Makotoko, Ninsamo dia to Jan, a Jabba jewelry, a Bia Okwa, a Jabba Semen Fantu, and Nimsa wedding, Naba Ware, engagement, and Ababe, promise, and our promise ringibi, and our pedia moba, and Maneha, Ukunshi Mubiase, Upa did a 2 com, Upe Chimbi dia 2 com, Upa debida tunsa, and no problem. Kwa Jabba jewelry, a Jabba and a white gold, a dear the white gold, a Jabba and a dear a yellow gold, and so a Timmy aye. A Jabba jewelry, Prempe the second street, a doom, the number a 0277 104488 0277 104488 obetima free Jabam ewo sa number iso ofrana ombejo so na dodo bia opebia no wonsa enso etimi aka enso ewo hom eno ne nsem free Jabba jewelry enso eba den enso tonchi herbal capsules Tonchi herbal capsules. Any capsules are wasa utimi enya binum. Unumbia ebetimi abwa ye papa. Tonchi herbal capsules no. Wobia o energy level our form. O energy level our form one. No numbi o vitality. O like vitality. No pebia anum. O performance our form. No numbi. And nebe bow ama confidence level akosro. O relationship na woman aye bibi ohono. Kope tonchi. Herbal capsules in binum a 100% herbal. Into unuma no side effect bia. Any drugstore, chemical shop bia bekobiano, obenye dre bia to your number a 0553 511 159. Obetuma frame one number way sum. Fix My Ride Company Limited. Fix My Ride Company Limited. Womuchu media womudini. Wakan wakwenya accident unye sikan fan repair. Yebe repair car no edi amount. Yebe body works amount. Wakan engine or problem wom. Obese a year overhauling. Yebe edi amount. And now so obese spray the amount. Or air condition problem. And now say or electrical problem. Then you say o debe kwakoda Fix My Ride Company Limited. Obo ye juma. Or to office when your opportunity enko fix in a car. Or the offer ya baba never for car nako nyako fix it at the amount. Car ben use you. We use Toyota. We use Nissan. We use BMW, VW, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes Benz, and NASA Range Rover, Chevrolet, Ford. And NASA car beer, bus, and I use to craft free. We a doctor, we a nurse, we a banker, we a presenter, we a Juma uni timer. Free ye be fix so canum at the amount. Your number near 0540 556020 0540 556020. Offer number way so yebejo so BOG Alternative Clinic and Diagnostic Center. Ko BOG yaso ye na ko BOG fruit tri so besi onase yare bia ha obia no BOG Clinic ebe survey e the amount na sene so se BOG Clinic de udu hwa ye be o test ne hu se de onipadua na sitie ansa na yetimi ne wadi nkomo ahwe yare kora e ha nnuane ene de be ma na yetimi asa yare ne akyeron niema abefa so aya be boa ma yare no yetimi tu ase e de amane titu obi a wo diabetes wo eye pressure wo stroke wo peptic ulcer wo bone problems arthritis and our opa wana asthma na wo amane no problem fakoda BOG Clinic. Apart from BOG Clinic de here so benya BOG vinegar ni bi fa bigu nsuom nanom enye duro fa bigu nsuom nanom eno ani nsu a wonum eno ana de friends you now nom wo be changes a ebeba ni pedue ni de ma BOG vinegar baby bia be ko bia benya bia to ni titu eya Aseda House ope ba kwa na mienu Braseda House ope dudu atu Aseda House and aba on sabetima kabi your number near 0240 512171 0240 512171 obi ton ne dan a dan no adwoso krapa ebe Metro FM former Metro FM in Chanhope 6 bedrooms and a waton na 6 bedroom no a story building a sronum and a 4 bedrooms wo a former no 2 bedrooms plus hall plus kitchen and a hall a dan biam wardrobes awodom and ye hihye dan no enu nti opedan ato a ye sanso ewo eye garage account and ye sanso boys quarters esi eye dan no animo ya gidan no enu nti opedan ato a number we no so frame number ne 0552 158 188669 0552 188669 wo for number we so am ye bejo so for ni kire ya say ne yambo na bema de boy twubaye no so be kokopɛ ba so kwimi ne bi na wa use uyisu e ba so kwimi ne bi a ɛbɛboa ma bema oni obɛhie mu a anigye aba ɛde amamo ɛba so kwimi wo de osahye mu o ɛne wo de otu mu o nti wo tɔ a na wa hyɛ ne nsom opinis no ho na wa apply kitwa bi 30 minutes ko wo hye ɛhɔ na bɛ dwumedi a wobɛdi bɛma libido wɔ fam bɛma wɔ low sperm count bɛma bɛ sɛ boost vitality de yan sɛ wobɛnya ɛyɛ hebasol cream ne bi na wɔ use ɛbɛboa wo any drug store chemical shop bia bɛnya bi atɔ wokɔ no wɔanya bia yɛ number no ɛyɛ 0244 750 510 obi a osisi yɛ wo ya ɛyɛ elephant ointment body pains back pain rheumatism adebia bo ni pedua ne so eja o yawo ɛyɛ elephant ointment sadik herbal powder cocoa ɛna ɛhaw pebi na UC ɛbɛboa wo sanso ɛna obi a emponyema nkoye ɛmfa maw ne titu ne sɛ wenya stroke kope stroke edro ni sɛ obenya flexon 600 unya flexon 600 a na uyisi a ɛbɛboa wie papa ɛma nyama tima konkan ɛde ma flexon de ɛyɛ stroke edro general yɛn fancy ha no.
All right. I wonder why the FA is always interested in any coach who speaks bad about officiating but not interested in the substantive issues raised if they truly want the best for our football. Kingsley Tamale and Ediwe Abraham. Good morning, General. Coach Ogum expressed his disappointment in two areas. Number one, the team could only amass 31 points out of 51 at the end of the first round. Two, bemoaning the fans were not at the stadium in their numbers. These are perfect observations by the coach. However, the first one is his responsibility, whereas the second round is to the supporters' leadership. The supporters' leadership currently has a strong voice in the management. As a result, they should demonstrate their appreciation for their privilege by organizing an exceptional turnout of fans at the stadium. I believe they are level-headed, especially Mr. Manu. They should endeavor to learn quickly how to do effective fans mobilization in modern football and rightly merge with their old style as well. Julian Caesar, Kumasi, also the Abraham, no. Then I may can no permit our Mohammed any argument when falling flat, and I'm for some more video no.
Oh, okay.
And think I am sure baby I may come cocoa too no. Oh, the pages I read the NT police and it or chino.
If you are with that place, because if you are out, if you are out in Ghana, from what east, so you can't come to a Uchi Senya. You can't come to a Uchi Senya. But I go back and stop. No. Before I go back, I the law on you.
Like what? What have I done?
You are flattening the law.
I have to pay my workers. I have to serve.
You are not going. Go back. You are not going.
So what do I do?
Are you in the Gomwa East Assembly?
Yes.
Are you in the Utu Senya East? I'm asking for simple question. Answer me. Are you in the Utu Senya?
No, I'm at Gomwa East.
So why the basis of your argument? Your arguments are so flat.
No, boss.
That's why I won't waste my time with you. Go back.
Okay, argument follow flatter. The Ebaro is all the area, and you call Dr. Daouda say, Namako Funkra talk a crave about if you ever discuss local stories. Abodu Yuna Pausima, Eduno, and so, Pepe. I can see maybe a Sam Yansa, Naya PGMU, and my breaking news, and so at Waso. Dr. Daoud.
And we are nominated for your friend Dr. Daoud. Menameda Daoud Heba Hospital ano. Na enna meso enna ne Daoud ointment. Daoud 360 capsules wodwa manso a enne obi adi hu adanse. Na du wei edutwem Daoud ointment. Daoud ointment o se fatwi na ebeko. Ofa Daoud 360 capsules o se sisi na ade wom. Na drom yenu wei adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o ya pa. De obeye ne se What the Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me ye me hu bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no te do we de edi masema ma no be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
dura me use so mama hode pa ma metimi gba odwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o me mene we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de extra otimi be gba odwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka mu sa spreader me secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sole anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he Mentebre secret in here. Tis up so at Samia. We use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma mi ye. En kan na mi pega dia, na me nsakura ntimi pega. And I say me ma dia so na lock me sisi. She say fi say me share Dawood 360 capsules. And the Dawood ointment. Aboa me bebre the dry you so amente ya mente blebia. Obi amomodi so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya biato.
Odofo se watibi. Edro ya meka ho asem no. Eno ho adanse e ne wono madi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne ko to Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pese wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
All right, yes, I'm Mama Kwa Babium Emra Midfield Action Monday edition. I discuss weekend, you know, matches out on activities of course so we are Safanai Africa and Ghana. Joanna no pa neta this adwumai. Mamemra serve Franco Naro, now Dr. Naro.
General, Mamemra briefly, your season of first runner by the way, for me that is the most competitive part of our league. Now, so far some teams have been extremely very good, and that's my idea. May come in most disappointing team of the first rounder. I think I will pick Adriana Stars as my most disappointing team, lying 14th position. My reason being that Adriana are former champions. Yeah, started league now. We expect to say Adriana cat teams now. I'm moving to my league and baby I do Omodano. I think say may a bit disappointed with their performance so far. They are on 14th position general so far the whole season. Out of 17 games, Adriana winning only 3 games. Adriana any form Kranan Kenyan home. About some 9 games at home. Now only 3 in winning. It tells you that Adriana has been quite disappointing. Timo I feel that YSL ne modern more was through a dear mommy. Mebo eye Baseke Holy Stars, the Biani Gold Stars, and Nations. Baseke Holy Stars at the 8th position. Now 8th position no more than I'm saying they've excelled because almost free Division 1 neighbor. Division 1 no crown now more qualified by now some ye be brave. But I think they've done very well. Almost start here almost first game, almost share house of Okono. Now in Nipan be brave, almost say Omo Beka Omanya win back on just a flash in the pan. But at least so far no Basaka has won 6 games drawing some 4 games and lying 8th position, I think is a good performance. The defending champions is in 9th position, Samates, and Omar losing home invincibility. They've changed their coach just like Adriana. General, Bibiani Gold Stars has been so consistent from the beginning of the season, and Omar ended the first round on top. But one interesting thing is that who share from first to FIFA, a Kamia Kweze points in Oboboso 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. 1 point in a separate each position. A Chese, your league in this room are very, very competitive. And yenya a number of times away bedasro. Now we are back. Now we are back. Means Rokra make us say Gold Stars are better top. Nations are back. Heart of Lions are back. I think at a point in time, Santi Kotoko was also there. And every week, as long as and it makes it competitive. For Kotoko and House of Oak, along a year the season, Omunya some bad results we along the line. But Oma picking the pieces together and Oma ended a year first round on a high note. Asante Kotoko situation is more or less a replica of last season. General, Obi follow Kotoko Bia last season. Omo start yes na ye kakra e na fedru baby ne nkoya na fedo mo peke ye enti ebe wie si first round na ye be ko chan no na ches Asante Kotoko form ne wo suru ye pa but after the chan obi nim de si ye e no mo start ehwe ya. This time around they started quite slowly, quite well, and no munya bad performances, and you must have picking the pieces together and end the first round very well. It's the same management, the same technical team. Entinia omuye no eye first round last season. Now say the omanye ma omuba form you started second round. No. These guys are still there. They would have to know what they can do to ensure that they don't go back to where they were in the previous season. Watara do no bias uncle. But I think Watara any team is putting them together. Maybe the second round will look good. So general, for me, officiating has not been that good in the first round. Especially at the time I complaints if free baby bano a dozen year pa. I know they will do their review and all that. No BPSA say Adena and Krofokasa ya near the omungam. Krofokasa near the omungam. But Omo Ankasa referees Nankasa aiding Crawford Bonino Sono, Yanyo Moshe. General ne GFina Mayati says referees in the Cromucho Masua, especially if it's got to do with performance, they will not publicize it. And it's possible some of them are being sanctioned, but they are not telling us. The unfortunate thing is a referee action as one yanka, any the entry in Asono. We can bet me do no mummy no be any assignment. It can be 3 weeks, no referee entry in Asonia assignment. And in this case, referee na wako di bonia, ye share ni video ni adesi di boni, na enunti be a 3 matches ye man assignment. Any deal be a ne modimo na say bibintoni assignment. How do we differentiate between the two? So I still think that whatever it is, say referee no odi boni na se ye twe na so a. Said ye be ya fans no so benya botoyem say obesisi ye no ya twe na so. Na omuko shiara na omanya confidence in the system no. They have to look at that thing again. Otherwise, referee no so fu say be a twe na so ye gu nanim ase another ya. Coach na ogina bench na ono okoka sa ya wan kasa yi no. Wo twe na so ono so gu nanim ase. School na referee ni ba no ko bi no sa eno bi na coach ni bako. They are all people in the same business. So I'm thinking they have to look at that one again, General.
Bernard Amufa Jantua, President, Brekum Chelsea Football Club. Na semono enso minima de bata etete bi no de ba but in some wom ye pa, even though a very short message. It's so frustrating to invest in Ghana football for referees to come to the Golden City Stadium with an agenda to rob Brekum Chelsea Football Club. We will not accept this kind of treatment in our future home grounds. This is just a caution. We Ifri Amufa Jantua and so no de Abre narrow a warning. And no de Ama referees.
You see,
just a week in, week out referees.
I sympathize with him with the first part. Yeah. The second part is quite dangerous.
Yes.
The first part, you know, say we do Sika Besha Diem or Boka. na nim se ball no akanse na ekosi ne de pere yo na eba be ye adwuma na de onim ball na ya de ni titiri say your home grounds na consistently referees ACC. I don't know how many times they have reported say referees in BCC indeed do they report. You see sometimes one way na nkomu lose ye and omo kasa ansem ya because the club president has spoken, the coach has spoken, and there is a national team coach. Or see the person we in the until if they are speaking this way, then it means that indeed I think they would have to go ahead and make complaint to the bodies. As well as some betrumaso and now montrumaso, and we are some fufu. Maybe this me disappointing moment in with respect to referees. The course between Accra Lions and Dreams. Na hula balloon needed there and the subsequent week. Yes, I'm a referee now. Ujin Finfi this match and I say no young can the summer an assignment. So I'm going for referee. For me, who share the public outcry and some journalists near the name of Walker is a bit disrespectful to football fans when after all this, especially matching involving FA president team. Not the next game. Or say assignment. He could match. A bassa abeka say, yem few beer, yem foul, yen you to me, near penny a bay. We saw beer so better. Football's here the nipa nay, and that was so disappointing for me.
Okay, and the came Ewaha Sanso and Fred Achi, and so Ewa Baba Mkwandio. Na inquiry Fred Achi and so on. Andy, yes.
Well, first of all, from games in the course, go stars at chair, and it got to the point that I'm players Kenya national team call up on Manko because league no many abre sell more person league no many players in the Kasama players in this day. Macau high in the last 2 years say if there is any team or more year near to say Kotokone has in terms of some more spending sika contract, enticement fee and everything a go stars. Inti you know sika no mutia di ma players na also at least almost so tiswaba by fighting for the Ghana Premier League, and it is not beyond their reach. Okay, the level of play now, ball needs to be with the experienced players and the materials or more normal sao could from Manson, you know. Now me expect said this season the only team BB and said you and only idea or Mugusua or more ya. Yeah, the first round of the league in Alberia or more that first. And I think what they've shown this season and the consistency of Madanedi with the likes of Vincent Atinga and all those guys and William Dinchimo, Kumimu and those guys for some train Frank Amankwa. These are guys that Omabo Ghana Premier League in match. Into more experience, say Odebo Ghana Premier League, and I'm not surprised. Say first round of the season, on my team at that first. I think so. My idea, and they should continue for the second round. You know, say a year or more, almost beat me at Bomodin. Nations FC. Say you okay venue Omako Akunya sa results now. That's our position. Now you give it to them. From last season, almost already size league no munya omo budget. Until they be Americans, almost lose my team rename match. Almost meeting travels. It's all the pressure air coso. Ewo Abrankese and how I won't believe we say with the games in the course no omo betting ABB just like Gold Stars said you your coach who nations are pressure the beba also only issues when it comes to payment of salaries. The same thing applies to A players no nti se koyesa their results then kwa enna edpempi no ani ekon because already the welfare of the players no market for and for me said you obeko all the way to Pando omo against Adriana Stars against Mediama against Dreams against Kotoko 7 win in our nation's FC Konya results. Inti enye won say 5 games in a way. The air catch on say home games ni going forward and there was some make sure say omo betimi a win draw bi wo ha e avoidable if you want to win the Ghana Premier League. Draw bi wo ha or so here the we frame away games ni here but so we Gold Stars they are first on the league table because of the performance omo put up e wo ba bi ani. Inti nations away ni here but Sedo home no also munya results ni bika if they really want to win the Ghana Premier League. Edward Mekasem is so much impressed with Kotoko, especially game I'm here and ra. Me jitu say vision team na I'm here and wofem. And no na me pity omo coaches no because individually you know na who say omo performance no wofem. And again omo players bebre me who say omo plaster bobo omo na ho. Meaning say na injuries nso na atiesi omo team ma about 5 of their players obia plus tata now.
And the vision, this is not how they play. I don't know say Kotoko na overwhelm me almost a day because no standard now from.
No standard there now of him. No fem pa.
Vision is better than what we saw yesterday.
Oh, I agree because me sure money has of folk. I agree say in that game they played very very well and almost in the last minute. But Enwa there Enwa Kotoko played. Sadu Enwa Kotoko really played in all the departments of the game. Who say Kotoko take a game no to them. Who say omo put in the fear factor for a long time. Me who say Obino Kotoko bo Kumase and a whole pono. Enwa Peter Mido akwa. Omo change 3 players on the right side. Onon kwanti omo tuki tactics 3 times. Only Lord Amwa still omo ntimi and stop with the 2 guys no. Inti Kotoko did very well. It was just unfortunate say chances in the said the almost both chances in the gun there. One here on Kotoko players in the boss are born you. But in all, omo timi share 4 goals. I know say going forward, those are the area where say players any coaches no expect to be improve. Obetimi ablemu coaches bebre ba said Obiti se kwa mpuku baby or abobola kwa baba be doing as a yo to be tricky pana. But the technique now the be hit the ball on the ground. Obiti se Peter Amido akwa the obeti say is a young player coming up. Into the final delivery and still he has to grow. Still on the learning curve into ube money time. But kwame poku money baba ya mo de o ma ba check akra. To ube expect say errors will be o ha e be free o mo game no eno na obetimi a vision 20. Say do no na obetimi a vision 20.
Spectatoring. Didn't know was Yamfa Mercumas, no spectators, no fans, no, and your crowd.
Spectatoring
very bad.
Kosura as I drop it.
Yes. Baba Era Stadium.
A Kosura, no attendance in here, results also has not dipped yet above
them. And I think that the style of play has also improved.
Everything about the Kotoko
Stadium.
Maybe from now they will come.
From now, sir.
Oh, if Kotoko starts playing like they said
the goals they are scoring.
No, we should say yeah. Oh, there's the next time we win this home game. If we had the right promotion.
And no, unfortunately, Lancaster there were big matches at 2 p.m. In Sunshine become say European games, no, it's 2 p.m. Nipania na games so here.
Now, Rihanna a born.
Oh, sorry, ma.
Said you a Rihanna bo. And I'm two stadium power Rihanna and a bona. Mikobusi and grandma say, oh, born in America, born in Kakatwa. And Tiana in account, but
some matches in the Kotoko matches on
I think it's a publicity and so of yeah. Publicity of them, you know. And the public why I know money the Kotoko match. Okasa all busted in Mobusa as a match bay. Into I think it's a publicity no of them. Into Kotoko team na and Casano said you. I'm making sure some beton team no. I'm an email to me because the game that I watch against Gold Stars and then no game now here no I saw an improved Kotoko side. Into fans no me support to mo said the bear near my big group. House of folk against Samates.
Yeah.
Has I had there said you last season Kolusu by 2-1. Into this time Samates new form to say the 10 there and has almost so sure after losing to Kotoko no they are yet to be defeated. It's just almost no at least almost put certain things and I hear out team no almost to go. I tell things so made for that. Omubenya problems going forward, but I think after the Kotoko game, getting a point AS Sama Bueno, you know, almost so etimi ayade.
Ediana Sukunya 1 point
against Holy Stars.
Yes.
And I coach in a second one.
Yeah, I was coaching second one.
From
the Mahim group.
Never say super power. Never say super power. Ediana.
They won't know Bruni no one.
Never match no bowling in Ghana. National League. There's a team near money town. Maybe I'll call.
Bruni want to go about Ghana.
Why would they excuse you Ghana? Excuse. The match is played within Ghana. There.
Also, go Nuda.
Nuda.
Na chiba arrestika o Ghana hana na ebo league na that's how na Ghana ati.
But from Adriana to Basekede.
Ukwawo. Those days sana you brigadier team no neni wo. Ana Kerala ni anyina se.
I think time no ho no money.
Chiba. Enche sa awachi.
Chiba. But I think that's our period no minim.
Enche you Chiba enche you.
Wow. The bottom line
is
long journey.
Yeah, more options, you know. Say we team now person so professional team you wait me 3 days before. And I say kwa mukura no akwohe bia be Oh, bear 4 months to a crew.
What is the mentality no Omobaha?
Omrana cow the other field.
But in Inaka mentality no Omobaha the managing no. Sabruchina or Bobomat no legitima. When you so new match, you may research who team may be over and what it takes to even get there. And two bones be a corner one. Instead of maybe going a day before, we be able to go 2 days before one and get the rest. But you know, Omobaha, Jumano don't be a presume.
I'm over done to say, a dear who be that. Free over top Chelsea. I did a referee in the
Who be that? Referees number worse actually because he try say about finding solution to problems. Daniela di match ya complaining. Salom ya blessed. He's not one of our best referees, and I am on FIFA bad. Into a better than a referee situation. Ya solve. Daniela is our top referee.
Yeah.
Okodi kotokone media man. There's a man kotovo babekai. Salom ya blessed. He is not one of our best referees. He has been given the FIFA bad. Into a problem never that solve. Because our best referees still are no
anti-bad now on this one.
He's not one of our best referees. We want him.
Best nebi ni one.
Na kan wa Ghanian kasi yenye best referee bebre. But then is our spotlight.
You see select somebody from what we have.
But he's not among
because there's requirement.
Okay. It is said you omo aye hu ni so omo kra e frag ni mom no. They are still not good enough for our league. And again we've complained about a quite be first to your players ka and I know coach referees ka say na no dey argument between Odu Safa some kind and referee say just some kind. E be seen still a problem na. Until say a be accept say enyema to chill our football move certain leaders on more interest or games ni bi mu no. Omunya no omuntentena no ye football ne nkoso no. Sa nyema we be koso because dey na be ma referee ma so hands na Koti Dream FC ni Accra Lions. Na Accra Lions aba be complain. Na ye say kwa next game and na sa referee na sa kwa for referee dia. And yet disrespect to our football and disrespect to Accra Lions. Sa na kire. E just mpanimfo na decide so mumfo bia hu de besi bia nsi. Say nessa, you know, the video was all over the place. I got viral mo bia hu we say the man no answer say he was on top of the game. And in less than 1 week, you don't give him another game. But still, and the referee is working freely. It is a Joseph Sanema we are because last 2 years, and a GFA president can't work here anywhere to say Ghana football, your problem in coaching any referee. 2 years, they still I am finding solution to the problem. Into a better energy. Into a bit worse. The PI be who the chair the year because we have no plan to find solution to that. And I'm saying that teams need be and phone be more interest to whom it could be on first you certain referees to go and handle those games. You know, Sanya man is a into become Chelsea the on more moon to mom ye no be who watch your moon.
I didn't try. Obi mpoma sem. And I'll be wish say be been to a one now. Didn't remember referee will be home. Akusi no sir.
Na you know teams na omo complain be no ya have be omo free ba.
Kai.
They are not part of the game changes. That way it is so clear.
Brekum Chelsea.
They are omo part.
Ah sir.
You know how many referees na betimi akobrekum akusi up? How many? How many referees?
There's a winner small referee na.
So you think I may say referees no mpanimfo na nya omo interesta. So omo nya omo interesta. Sa ne be koso Holy Stars ne say you started ma be kan wa de na be ma referee de ma akwa akwa chechina no pa de che ye ko hwe na yiwu no na ya je points ne dia ma o ya mpane si obia e de ba bisi ne nti nya ye interest no na nya ne ye ball ne nkoso because say interest na we boom affect bibia ya sample players for Galaxy se ko bo ba chitimi qualify yentimi e chiesa no kra mo am yentimi asample the very best of players in the Ghana Premier League. Your players ne call ya ye de almost so more fans. And I know your players are here to hear so almost nyina call ye how many years no nyina sa babak. Ye je kwampoku, ye je Samson eduku, ye je Seto sai ho, ye je minta call last year February no asa aba no. Enti no sa ne man nyina affect e. Me hu the right teams that work so hard to produce enough quality and spend so much to win. I affect the game no. Inti yenya ye interest in film na referees no mo good enough for our football me inform ma and this you know every week referees class complaining class a year later the aba teams officials to the level that CEO of a club, a coach is saying that free crowd they were bread. Do you know? We will expect corporate entities to come into this particular league. They won't come. Come on back, Sergio.
When found see an amount of commercials can crave in a film called Atio Nayanko or Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic. Information to
From Makwaba, about Niwat Scientific Hospital. A team of medical scientists. I have created a boom near the infidel was war. A juma, oh, ya swear, has he? Ya swear had ye. Yes, I'll buy a sabi. Near time a good amount, said the coconon. Name boom, ye do to a fiducial. The Mephidium Mushimu, the Mium at the Potier, the Yarian Breo, Nesamium in Ya, Yarene do in the piano so. The Venezuela, what we are say. What the editing say. See, baby, I said, what we are here, which is to a center.
Open what scientific hospital, Dr. Phobius Yajumani say. Enubna enu tanya obwade edi dumye no yenye mu hwemo na fe enwenu akasa wo ma friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na yemfa mfremro emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban edi dialysis a kidney no say akodu se den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e woni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra e de ma wo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar e koso pii no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na wo hwemi sisi na o problem pa e yo mema sem da ba bi wo mo a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no wo ba ehyemu a ehyemu na adwo eno obo so atese ne be ma no ensore kra ebi na e no bi ada so a wo nom yo ba na wutie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosi mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na hu so e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ne hu so mo no na e mo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe be da di amye wo se problem bi wo no mo a ni atimi hu aduro na afi aduane ye be kyerɛ mo adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi atimi mo amane obi so hweme na ne bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni bi akire frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade be di unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene o koda na nyumre o da o junso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e kwa ni mo no o prostate na yekese prostate enlargement e ba sa o da o junso antentem o junso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi eme nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebre ni nti manya adaje amoya de dia nyadidie seni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba fim die fidie e de twe enubna e na fa ho de ni fra haba mu e de saw ya de ma wo na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya Dansura bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Panda Rumenti Wamoto Edema.
All right, yamra na yemewi akasima ba mbiensa pe na yepeja ye mu nemo mbakwa kombolo de abase nyame yadma kotokone Karela no 6 p.m. na mo kasi ya mfa matches ni bimra and the kotokone Karela Baba Yara Stadium 6 p.m. Friday ebe. All right. Kofi mrena so.
Enra Karela vision player now prime. Our modern call confirmation. So I'm treating them, I'm discharging and later in the night. No be person will find out.
So was it?
Yeah, concussion.
Kofi, okay, I my concerns me, especially on the referee. You know, I think that as a referee, you know, it me a peja omojumedi. It's not good enough. Say above match one weekend now, maybe about matches. No, I think say going in 9 centers me one. and 9 centers now about 30% of 30 to 40% they complain. I think a concern.
Yeah.
A concern. But me worry and say everything in normal diet. Thinking say a GFA president Ketekruku. And so if you show matches Nana Winim, normal if you know Kate not one sometimes you were surprised. And then me worry.
Referee but
so
we come Chelsea owner or George Free.
Wow.
Into most park Kate. That's the Black Stars managing committee appointment. I remember into here referee Kosisi na.
Wow. So into get the crooked back at referee say Kosisi we say. So the referee where they are coming from Kwano. You get to Onim where the referees are coming from background. We must tackle the issue head on. Referee issue. Write and complain by the referee. Not if any punishing referee no. Then so be what you say get the referee so Kosisi we. Yet munim can't find a piano but sometimes super matches on Bosso, Brekum Chelsea, Mediama, the referee go and fish it, oh,
until possible.
No, please handle it. Referee necessary Brekum Chelsea, handle it that way. Let the referee be punished. No way what you say with you, and what you say, the referee or baby, cat and one so much. But you must complain. Yes, but you don't complain. If you are not you know, Jai, me seen the clip, me name the referee. And if me too radio to see, no, do it, baby, because you don't even see the clip. They don't complain officially for the referees to be sanctioned. Now they be watching you say, ASC now, we be name is Sudia, who bet on Sabons and now moves you. What did them say?
Don't go.
So we must handle the matter. No, okay. Bull by the, horn by the, if I say horn by the bull and a bull by the horn. So then that tackle issue. No, so
it's good for Coach Boadu to now feel what opposing coaches felt when he was the coach of Accra Hearts of Oak. It your young one, it your dream. Now come boy for the area program. James go there similar message by. And now fee senior is on go. Too bad man to me and also message. Nyame adma 4 p.m. We send him at Transibium and our birthday.
What that reminds me. SS appear.
Oh yes. Oh.
Former police commissioner.
Too bad.
And then former Asante Kotoko CEO.
Yeah.
Chairman
Kotoko chairman.
I think
yeah.
Chairman.
Appear Gamia to Nsa friend.
Yeah.
Na eyemia minua prekope ne wo fanimpon.
Okay.
The minua Reverend Dr. Inchia Samwa, principal of Finsu College of Education. Ne wo fa pepe.
Okay. You are
SS no ne nua baba ako. Ne ban Inchia Samwa. Into the Reverend, the amount of Bushani in Yawada, baby.
Bushani, you know, be
official inform me as Antecotocom.
Okay, all right.
I just also remind
Maxwell Opon, aka Budo, former player Asokwa Deportivo, and of Legon Cities, and then also birthday. You will show happy birthday. Maxwell Opon, Kaino.
No, a day a crew from for Koshe,
okay.
6-0 was third place.
Wow.
I want a young coach.
Nice.
Nikanye.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Oh, so maybe sir.
Yeah, man, happy birthday.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, now cousin.
Oh, me see now me remind it's a Friday na ye mommy 1 week.
Oh yes,
maybe
yes.
Friday.
Yeah. We share the date we say what.
But I say a call Wednesday.
You're welcome.
Friday.
Breaking news up next. 4 p.m. You must sign at Transibium. Yakramo.